She is not sitting back down yet. Hello, friends. We are live. Welcome to, I should have retitled this. There she is. This is going to be episode 3.5, wherein we have a diversion. There's going to be a diversion tonight. So, episode 3.5, wherein Sir not appearing in this film twice had to bow out. There will be a slight diversion to Candlekeep. So we're going to do a little side quest tonight. Hi, I'm DM Esquire. My name is Seth, and I am running this ridiculous crap show. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. Let's start that way with Jax and Senzin.
Hello, I am Jax. I am Senzin, the Dragonborn Paladin. Howdy, partners. Just for tonight.
Anything else you want to tell us about your character or yourself?
Well, Senzin is a very earnest boy, and he is really having to come to grips with moral gray areas on this journey. And hopefully his God will forgive him for being so forgiving so far.
All right, that sounds good. And Star Cells, anything you want to tell us about yourself? Introduce yourself and Shazara.
All right, I am Star Cells. I play Shazara, an Asmar warlock, and I am from the big city, not really in my element right now where we are in these funky little towns with these people I don't know, but I'm on a quest to figure some things out, and hopefully I will figure them out. But until then, I'm going to be really confused and somewhat agitated. Yeah, that's me. I've taken a lot of cold medication today, so we'll see how I do.
All right, Ella.
But I made it!
Yes, you did.
I'm Ella Darling, and my character is Piranha. I'm a half-elf ranger. A bit of a hometown hero, not to brag. Folks just kind of like me sometimes because I do nice things for them. Except if you're like an orc and I set fire, or the former residents of the island that I kind of set fire to, and I didn't think it would spread like it did, but you're the only witnesses, so fucking watch your back, I guess.
I saw nothing.
That was probably that was probably pretty close to Piranha's summary of last game too.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Hi, Lawrence. Hi, Migraine. Just want to say
hi. Hello, Lawrence and Migraine. All right, so since we're down 2 players tonight, we're going to do a little side quest tonight. We're going to learn a little bit more about Shazara's background, and we're probably going to learn a little bit more about Ella's real-life background and certain decimal systems.
Hell yes, we are! Oh, I had so many questions for this one.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. Let's say you 3 are in an inn somewhere. We're going to set this time-wise. It's either, we're not sure where it's going to be. You may have already met Dauphine and Menredin already. You may not have. Let's say yes, in case you want to do inside jokes. Sure. This is taking place at some vague time in the future. That's what we'll say. All right? And you are sitting around drinking at, of course, the Lucky Find Inn. Pepper brings you some drinks. And you are reminiscing over that time that giants dropped rocks on a town. And you ready for this one? Someone shows up asking for Shazara. And they're very insistent that they've been looking for you everywhere. They have a message to deliver to you. Are you going to beckon the messenger over?
So wait, did I overhear this, or did they come up to our group?
So you're sitting in the bar, and remember, there's like a little foyer registration desk and Pepper's there, and she's sort of looking at you like, should I tell him who you are?
I'm gonna look over at Pepper, just nod my head, like, sure, send him over.
All right, so spurs clanking, he parts the doors and walks into the saloon. No. And walks over to you and says, I have a message for you from the institution, the library. This is for you. And he looks obviously out of place. He's wearing like cleric robes. They're dusty. He's got mud all over himself. And he says, "Can you just take this so I can leave now?"
Do you have any more information?
I suspect your presence is going to be required somewhere soon.
Doesn't seem how he's in a position to make demands, but all right.
But would you please take this?
I suppose, can I buy you a drink while you're here for your trouble?
No, thank you. He holds it out to you. Do you take it from him?
Yeah, I take it.
He says, "Oh, thank Miss Stara," and twists a ring on his finger and poofs and disappears.
Damn it! Can I retroactively do any kind of check?
Nope, we didn't do it before. He is gone.
Fucking, I don't like that guy. I didn't get good vibes. How you feeling, Sarcells? This feel on board with you?
I have no idea what that was all about, but
There's a letter in your hand.
I suppose I should start with seeing what is in this letter.
Are you going to share it with everyone? So I'll just tell you out loud and we can share it with everyone.
I'll share it with everyone.
All right, so Shazara starts reading.
I mean, hopefully it's not instructions to, like, off the two of them.
The Annihilator device? Yeah, no. It starts off, "Dear applicant, we are pleased to inform you that you've been accepted as a new scribe at Candlekeep. Please show up, and the date is like 3 days from now. And you're about 3 days away from Candlekeep. Now, by way of background, this is the most prestigious library in the world. Before all of this ridiculousness happened, you had applied there. Before, I don't know, you made a pact with some unknown being to become a warlock. When you were just a normal, everyday scribe. And they are saying, you've been accepted, and you will be employed should you pass the application test."
So I guess I am happy about this. So
Yeah, by way of background, even if you are an adventurer, like, this might be a place you want to retire. It's a place that could potentially give you unbelievable sources of research if you need to research anything. Like, I don't know, stuff about giants.
A quick question, Shazara. Sorry, I called you Star Cells earlier because I think the name plaque was wrong.
no,
Sorry about that.
that's okay.
My character is historically very bad with names. So Shazara, when did you apply for this thing?
It was a while ago, and I've been waiting to hear something. So, I mean, this is potentially really huge.
Congratulations!
I have to go.
You
I
know
got
what?
about 3 days time and about a 3 days journey. So,
Do we have time for a round? Because it's on me. Congratulations. Sounds great for you. Love it for
I
you.
think there's always time for a round.
That's why we've become such good friends in the indeterminate period we've been riding together in the side quest.
And by the
Yes,
way,
we
if
should
you recall,
celebrate.
you all have horses now. Well, I mean, Senzin's got his own horse. That's you can describe it at some point. But
The timing of everything is messing with me with the side quest, but okay.
yeah, don't worry about it. Remember, we're gonna say it's some indeterminate time after you've saved the town, and before you go. I don't know,
Saved the
way far
town.
north. Yeah. Saved.
Saved the
That's
town.
incredibly charitable of you to say. Thank you.
Oh Lord. But you did manage to save those horses, if you remember. So you do all have horses.
We have priorities.
Yep. And we're going to say you all have spurs now, too, just because.
Can we add that to our inventory for real, please, please, please?
If you would like to add spurs to your character sheet, by all means. I don't know if it's a thing you can, so maybe you add it in notes, but yes, sure.
All right. I'm just gonna send myself a message because if I do that right now, I'm gonna be like all up in the camera, and nobody wants that.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
All right. So, you guys decide. You can sit around, drink sarsaparilla for the rest of the night. Take off in the morning.
Well,
How
I
did
would
you
like-
know?
Do
I'd
we
like to
have
take-
time if we wait until morning?
Depends on how hard you push the horses, but probably.
I want to catch up with Pepper. I just want to have a nice sit down with her. You know, give her a little loving because she deserves it, and just see if she has any info or news or anything at all needs.
Give.
That works for me.
Yep. She says, things have been relatively quiet for the last few weeks. No giant sightings. I mean, it could be this calm before the storm, but it's been very quiet for the last few weeks. We haven't had anything untoward happen. Well, I mean, some livestock has gone missing from some of the settlements, but could be orcs, could be hill giants, but we don't know.
Yeah, there's been a nasty orc problem around here for some time, as far as I can tell. Well, that's how you like it, I guess.
She,
is there any?
by the way, she points. She says, "We're okay with We're okay with taking care of orcs around here." She points over the hearth, and you hadn't noticed it before, but there's a very ornate, looks like a chieftain's spear hanging over the hearth. And she says, "We took that home as a trophy a while back."
Is it the one that I took from that one?
Looks very similar.
But not the one.
I thought you still had that one.
I do. I wasn't sure if we
Yeah,
just.
but it looks very similar. So she is intimating that she and her husbands are more than capable of taking care of orcs.
Okay, can I do like a perception or insight check maybe to see if because I do speak orc, pretty well I would say, just to see if I glean anything from it.
I'd say don't even bother. It's literally a trophy, but yeah, actually, you know what? Give me an Arcana check. I know you're probably not proficient in it. But...
No, not at all.
I believe we have a honk request.
Yeah, we did. We've got some honk requests. Okay, I got a 4. So I don't understand that. I probably never will. I'm fine with that. It's cool.
There's yeah. Don't even like wrap your brain around it.
I just keep forgetting it's a pig because it sounds.
It's a duck. That's the point. It's a pig, but it sounds like a duck.
Shazara,
Anyway.
hey, real quick. I just, I speak Orcish. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I do. And I just I noticed this.
You guys are gonna have to
this weapon
roleplay
that
for a
they've got
second
up
because
there.
I lost my earbuds.
Because what?
Earbud problem. Just keep
okay.
role playing.
That's fine. All right, Shazara.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just I'm looking at the thing, and I feel like I feel like it might be something, but I'm just coming up completely blank. Do you have any insights on that?
I
being so
mean,
good at Arcana.
I don't speak or read Orcish, but I don't know. Do I get any? Can I see if there's anything about it that stands out to me that I might have seen before?
Just roll Arcana, and once that's back, you can decide if it's something we can use.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Can she roll an Arcana check?
Sure.
$18.
All right. This is a tribe that is closely related to the tribe that you guys fought at Nightstone, and at the end of the day, what this means is that you are sort of. How do I put this politely? There's a little bit of genocide going on against certain orc tribes.
It wasn't me.
I mean,
Is it one of those tribes?
So it's related. You could tell by the markings that their
Mm.
tribe is related. They're in the same grander tribe.
Okay.
Okay.
So this. So yeah, I don't have to repeat it. I can roleplay it if you want.
Yeah, exactly. You tell them what I told you.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna pull the trophy that I kept. What are the stats on that thing? Do we have stats on it? I mean, I doubt it's something I'm gonna choose to wield in the first place. Is it something I'm gonna want to
It's
keep?
just a regular spear, but it has spiritual significance to the tribe.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna say, Pep, I've got a match. Let's make it a matching set. I acquired this. I don't even remember. Nobody remembers where. But why don't you hang it up on the wall if you feel like? I mean, love the decor and anything I can do to support the inn. So I give it to her.
She hefts it and goes, "Oh, cool!" And she has one of her kids come and start hanging it up on the wall. And there's now a crossed set of spears up on the wall over the hearth.
I ruffle the kid's hair as they take it from me.
Give me a perception check.
Right, can do. $22.
Ooh.
You catch the kid trying to get some coins out of the pouch again.
I grab the kid's hand.
They just grin up at you impishly, go, "Sorry."
I pull him up and hold him on my hip, like you do. And I say, "What have I told you? Don't get caught." And then I put him down and flip a coin to him.
Aw. He says, "Thank you." And you hear from the back, from the back room, remember what Auntie Piranha says? And 5 or 6 little halfling voices pipe up, "Don't get caught."
As I live and breathe. All right. Oh, good point, my grand boy. I've got my kitty, so my Trixie. So I'm gonna let the kids play with Trixie a little bit while we do our thing.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm good.
They are very, very happy to play with the flying cat.
Excellent. Hey, Stenson, how you liking your drink?
This sarsaparilla is mighty fine.
Not the only thing that is. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the old hay for the night, I think.
Yeah, I want to be well rested for tomorrow.
Cool. Nothing untoward happens during the night, and you get up in the morning, and Pepper has prepared a lovely repast. There's all kinds of good food for you to eat before you hit the road. I'm going to look at the random encounter tables. All right. I'm assuming you're all, mounting up and heading out?
I guess so.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I pull Pepper aside, thank her profusely for the excellent breakfast, and snag some of her fine cooking, whatever we'll keep for the road, because I do like to negotiate with good food.
Food is love.
Okay, I've got some nice snacks that I can give people to be nice to them.
And she hands you a little bag in a it's like a sealed oiled pouch. She says, these are the innards we don't eat. I think Trixie will like them.
Oh, thank you. She'll love it.
You have a bag of innards, if you'd like to add that to your character.
I'll send myself a message. All right. What do you guys want to do? You want to head out? It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we have a long journey, and I really don't want to be late for this.
You call it. This is a very important, very prestigious thing. I will do as you need.
You've
all
I mean, I'm not even going to make you roll. There are legends about Candlekeep, and it's, think Library of Alexandria. It is that sort of library. It is the repository of all the world's knowledge, both mystical and mundane. And you mount up and you head out to find your future.
So we start riding.
Right. I'm not going to worry about random encounter. Oh, cat. So
We have
all right.
cat action over here.
You know what I have to do?
I missed it. I missed it.
I'm sure.
Major
will be
cat
back.
action.
Yes.
Yes.
One of my streaming friends has set up a cat cam. So like literally the entire game up in the corner is the little cat cam showing the cat sleeping in the little basket or whatever it's doing. So unfortunately, I'm in a studio, so I can't do that. But anyway. All right, you are on your way. I'm going to dispense with random encounters because I think this will be more fun. I don't want you guys to see. Exactly. I'm waiting for someone to ask, and no one's asked. So,
To ask?
yeehaw.
Oh, yeehaw indeed.
Oh.
All right, so let's just get right to it.
They asked.
Oh, you asked. Literally no reason. That's why. Seriously.
I don't know. I got online and everybody had hats, so I grabbed a hat.
Yeah, Seth was showing us that like he has hats to wear because apparently that's a situation here that I was unfamiliar with, and it was this rad cowboy hat, and I just happened to have a similar one of my own hanging on my door, and our paladin did as well, and so when Jensen got here, she came. This is what she came to, and we just decided that that's what we're doing.
And there's going to be a whole Western theme tonight, so you know. I'm supposed to say, standing atop a rocky crag overlooking the Sea of Swords? No. Rising up out of the dusty plain is a massive citadel of Candlekeep. It's endured the elements for centuries and defied the degradations of time. Visible for miles around, Candlekeep has an eye-catching silhouette. High walls interspersed with towers. The high wall encloses a large space from which more towers rise. Those who behold the edifice say it looks nothing so much as a cake, decorated with an overabundance of candles. As you make your way forward across, you make your way forward across the dusty plain, tumbleweeds blowing, dust in your eyes. The entrance to Candlekeep is a double gate. Stands at the end of the Way of the Lion. There's only one road providing access into and out of the keep. It follows a lonely path across the dusty plain to where Candlekeep stands. What do you do?
I watched a tumbleweed go by. And I admire it.
Sit on my horse, staring at it in awe, and one little tear.
Can I go out of character
my face?
real quick? Shazara, when I first went to the Library of Congress, I honestly, earnestly wept just from being in this incredible institution, having been a librarian. This is very, yes, on point.
That is capturing the feeling that Shazara is probably feeling right now.
I'm feeling it right with her. Can I do a perception check just to see if there's anything I should know?
Why don't you all do?
6. That's a pretty building.
It's a pretty building. It looks like
13.
a candle. Anybody else?
Come on, Sensen.
Look, it's an edifice of learning. It's not like, you know, they're hiding an orc army about to kill you. Really, they're not.
Not selling it, Seth.
Yeah.
All right. So, you are standing, or actually you're mounted on your horses. You've, you know, covered in dust, tired from the road. It's late afternoon, nearing dusk, and the enormous double gates of the Candlekeep, about 30 or 40 feet tall, wrought of black metal, and they stand in front of you. And there is a statement across the front, and it just says one word: knowledge.
Well, this is definitely the place. I don't know if I'm supposed to meet somebody here. I pull out the letter and again.
It just invites you here on this date. Nothing else. No.
All right, I guess I'll ride up to
Oh,
the...
it is signed, by the way. It's signed by, shit, I was supposed to do this a while back. It is signed by a gentleman named Matreus. You have actually, only you have heard of him. He is a sage of some small renown. You've heard the name before. You didn't know that he worked with Candlekeep, but he is the one that approved your application and would like to meet with you. So yes, you are actually here to meet Matreus.
Okay.
Hey, Shensen, is there anything about like an orientation? Is there like a bursar's office we need to go to?
I mean, there is a bursar's office somewhere.
I have no idea. I'm supposed to meet Matreus here. I guess I'll just go to the door and see if anybody answers.
As you walk up to the door, you look, there's a battlement across the top, and there's a few priests in purple vestments looking down at you, and they say, "Yes? Why are you here?" They're academics. They have, like, nothing for social skills. You can actually tell.
I was gonna literally say, so they have no social skills.
Yes.
I wave the letter at them and say, "Excuse me, I received this letter from Matreus. I'm supposed to be meeting Matreus here today."
So at the name Matreus, they all start, they're all whispering to one another and talking back and forth. Should we open the door? We have to.
I just give Piranha and Senzen kind of a, I don't know what's going on look.
Finally one of them breaks away from the crowd and does something, and the doors just silently open. And he's just beckoning you in.
All right, I assume I don't take the horse in. Is there a place to...
Well, okay, so here's the point, right? It opens into what looks like a huge plain. It's monstrously huge. There's this huge open space inside the gates. And one of the priests comes down. He introduces himself and says, "My name is Philippus."
It's good to make your acquaintance, Philippus.
We have 4 rules here. You will be expunged in the full sense of what that word means if you break them. No fighting, no stealing, no copying, and no damaging, marking, or otherwise modifying the works. Are we understood?
We are. I would not think to act this place in such a manner.
No fighting, no stealing, no copying, no breaking things. I really want to lapse into saying partner, but he's an academic and I'm not going to roleplay that.
My companions rode with me for the last 3 days since the receipt of my letter. Is it permissible for them to enter with me if they follow the rules, or is there somewhere else they should go?
They may enter with you. We can stable their horses, but they must, we can only provide you one room, so you'll have to bunk down on the floors if you don't want to all share a bed. And he just gets very uncomfortable with that and turns around and walks away. And he says, beckons you to follow him.
Okay. So
He's-
guys, I don't know if you heard all that, but don't steal anything, don't break anything, don't copy anything, and there was a 4th one. Don't fight. And you're welcome to enter.
Hold up. Can we have a little quick little huddle in
A
such a
little
way that we
huddle?
won't be overheard?
Yeah,
Is
he doesn't want to hear anything you have to say, and he's just sort of tapping his foot waiting for you.
Okay, so the thing is, they said that these are the rules, and if you break them, you'll be expunged.
Yeah.
But I don't go to school here, and I didn't agree to the rules, and I'm just putting that up for your sake, because he said only those 4 rules, and in none of those rules did he say if someone else who's hanging out with you breaks the rules that you will be expunged. So I'm just gonna assume that means that if I break the rules that I didn't agree to in the first place, you're good here, and I will argue it to the death. Probably
I
literally.
feel as though I should probably get some on that.
I
Maybe
would
don't
recommend
though.
that.
Some clarity.
I mean, if
Honesty
you
is the best policy.
Okay, but
are you comfortable coming in? I mean, I could look into other accommodations. There's only one room.
I'm comfortable coming in. I'm just saying, if shit breaks bad, I want to make sure I want to be on the same page that they did not say that you would be expunged if I break those rules. There's nothing dishonest about this. It's completely honest. It's by the book precisely. I am chaotic good. This tracks.
I'm gonna can I run up to Philippus and just ask him about how my friends who are sometimes like the paladin is generally on his best behavior, but the ranger's a ranger.
Ranger gonna range.
Ranger's gonna range.
He looks at you and says, "What do you mean? Can you be more specific?"
I'm just curious if my companion's behavior in any way could affect my standing here.
Oh, certainly not. If they break the rule, we would only expunge them.
Oh.
Um,
Are we students now?
Anyone, he says, he makes it very clear. Anyone who passes through those doors, and he points at the huge black iron doors, is bound by these rules.
Can I do a wisdom check to see if I know what the word expunge means? Like fully and clearly?
Sure. Tell me what you get.
An 11. So I have a basic knowledge. I feel like
Yeah, and you know what the word means, and the way he's saying it sort of intimates to you that you'll probably be erased from existence.
That's how I took it, what I took it to mean. So,
asked and answered. Got it. Thank you.
all right. So it sounds like you don't really need to worry about me and my standing, but any one of us could be expunged for that behavior.
Look, I know better than to fuck with librarians. I'll keep it above board.
Sounds good.
We agree, sir.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool. Then, unfortunately, I can't open the PNG right now. Let me see if I can save it as a JPEG, and I want to show you what everything looks like. Rename it as JPG.
Are we in Owlbear Rodeo?
No, I'm just going to do it. I'm actually just going to do it here inside
Oh, okay.
OBS. That way everybody on the stream will be able to see it too, because I would like you all to see it. Because it's a cool little map, and it shows you exactly what the Candlekeep looks like. Nope, doesn't like it. Doesn't like that file. So don't worry about it. As you were walking across,
up and then disappears.
oh, does it?
I
Yeah.
missed it.
It like pops up for like half a second.
Huh. Interesting. It's not even showing up in my thing. That's okay. So the big open space in the middle is called the Court of Air. And that's where you are right now. You are in the Court of Air. It is a wide, probably half a mile across in any direction. And it's just a dusty plain. And yes, there are some tumbleweeds in here too. Oh God, in my world, really, Candlekeep is literally going to be a Western fortress. All right, fine.
It's canon. It's canon.
Yep. To the south is the Hearth, which is where everyone eats, and the House of Rest, which is where he's leading you now. There's also a little stable over there. There's a temple to the southeast, and to the north, there are some pillars. And they're big, round buildings. They're called the Pillars of Pedagogy. He's pointing out all these things as you're walking. And that's where we're actually probably going to spend some time in a little bit, is what he tells you. Says, you can go on into the Hearth and get some grub. And I will take you on up into the House of Rest after we have dinner. And as you're walking across this dusty plain to the Hearth and the House of Rest, a cleric comes out and rings a little triangle and starts screaming, "Come and get it."
I guess it's time to eat. Well, I'm starving, so.
All right, so you walk across, you go into the hearth, and let me see if there's anything that they want me to know. From the outside, it appears to be a modest tavern of sturdy construction. Warm light emanates from a pair of small windows on either side of a great front door. Upon entering the establishment, you quickly realize that it is somehow 3 times more spacious on the inside.
It's like the TARDIS.
Yep.
Okay.
There is an intricate clockwork device suspended in a 2-foot diameter, faintly glowing crystal orb embedded in the ceiling over the bar.
What is embedded in the fixture above the bar?
An intricate clockwork device suspended in a 2-foot diameter, faintly glowing crystal orb. So it looks like a clockwork device.
Is that an
What time is it?
Arcana check to see if I
Sure.
can figure out what it is?
Absolutely. By Green Boy,
19.
that is canon now. The bartender here is named Cookie.
Cookie and pepper.
Yep. Jesus, am I hungry? Never mind. Okay, so you have actually heard of you've researched these before. You've heard of them. You're not really sure what they do. It's called a geomantic amplifier, and they're very dangerous.
What is it used for? Do I have any idea, or I just know what it is?
You've heard of them before, and you've heard of them used in relation to a certain school of magic. Okay, the Alteration School of Magic.
Okay.
Like maybe altering the geometric shape of things.
That would stand to reason.
So as you're standing there, mouth agog at this marvel of magical techno ingenuity, clerics are pushing past you, and they're sitting at some long tables where some victuals are being served.
Sarah, how you feeling? What if this is your fun school experience? I'm on my best behavior. Do you want to get some food? Is there anything?
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by that object up there.
What is it?
It's what was it again? A geometric transformer?
A geomantic
Geomantic I should write this
amplifier.
amplifier. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get that remotely right. I don't know too much about it. It's called a geomantic amplifier, and truthfully, it makes me a little nervous because they're pretty dangerous.
Give me another Arcana check.
10.
All right.
That one didn't go so well.
There's something weird about the doors surrounding the chamber. There's several doors that line the walls.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's just sitting there eating. Nobody seems to be concerned about anything. They're just relaxing. Your friend Philippus is actually sitting with some other clerics down at the end of your table. Just chatting away about the most. You have no idea. Something about agriculture and season change and whatever.
I'm gonna fill up my plate.
They will put as much as you'd like on it.
Oh, I just keep going like this. More.
Right.
No, little more. Yep, a little more.
Growing dragon.
So between bites, I say under my breath, do you guys think there's anything weird about the doors wall?
I don't know, but I'm gonna ask what the temple is.
It is a temple of Ogma. One of the clerics just like as you express wonder about it as you're talking to your compatriots. Yep, it is a temple of Ogma.
Do I
Ogma
know
is.
Ogma?
Yeah, I don't, so I gotta read it.
Um,
Give me a religion check.
Oh boy.
Everyone
Okay.
or just Senzin?
No, just Senzin.
Oh,
Okay.
I have no idea. That's cool. Who's that?
There you go. I should probably find out though.
Shinzen, I don't know. I guess the doors are kind of weird.
Oh, wait,
Honestly,
hold on.
everything's weird.
Shazara, give me a history check.
Oh,
Roger.
23.
All right. That name strikes a bell with you. Ogma is the Lord of Knowledge, the God of Knowledge.
I just look awestruck.
The God of Knowledge, bards, inspiration, invention, and yeah. His symbol is a blank scroll. So if you see a blank scroll symbol, that's Ogma.
So can I tell that Senzin looks like he doesn't really know who that is? So
I would
I'll
say-
just
I don't know, man. Are you
Yeah.
familiar with reading Dragonborn facial expressions?
I mean
just
right
kinda-
now he's mainly eating. So
Yeah, I'm eating.
I
kinda
just
go,
geek
that's
out
great.
and say, "Oh my gosh, that's Agma, the god of knowledge."
Yeah, that sounds great, hon. That's yeah.
I'm
Oh,
definitely doing that thing where what's going on here? Sorry, I've got like something blocking my screen. Oh,
I don't know.
it went away. Sorry, technical issue.
It's all right. Dinner is sort of coming to a close.
Wait. Before it's over,
Yeah, go ahead.
can I kind of scan the room and see, like, is there a check you can do to see, like, who's going to be the most affable person for me to sort of maybe make a new friend with? Like, I mean, I tend to do well in places like me and Pepper, super tight. Is there anyone here that, like, just in case I can maybe have a friend on the inside?
Sure. Let's see. I mean, Cookie seems relatively affable.
Okay, what are we eating?
You're something that tastes like chicken and baked beans and some collard greens.
All right, I'm gonna well these two are fawning over the stuff that I have no connection to. I'm just gonna go sit next to Cookie and be like, Cookie, is what I heard. It's Cookie. Damn fine. Best of this dish in particular I've ever had. Just A plus, fantastic. How you doing?
She's happy for the compliment. She says, "Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Not everybody likes my fried rat."
Man, I've had rat before, but this is the best. No one ever thinks to fry it, and I don't know if it's the batter or what, but you just nailed it. You nailed it.
Well, the trick is to make it with giant rats. You can't do it with just common rats.
Well, no, I mean, what's the point? There's not meat on those bones. You got to go big or go home. I'm a fan. You did good.
She's very happy. Yes, exactly.
Right.
She's incredibly happy for the compliments.
Yeah. Now, look, I'm not really familiar with the school. I'm here with my very good friend, and I just want to support her in her academic progress. Do you have as an outsider, what should I know about this place? Like, what's cool, what's good,
Don't break the rules.
Okay. Good to know.
They're very, very strict about the rules. Don't break the rules.
Thank you. I won't. I mean, who comes into someone's school and breaks the rules, right? Like, come on, have some respect.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people break the rules.
Yeah. What's the worst you've seen?
I've seen them swallowed by a spirit dragon.
Doesn't sound fun. But on the other hand, dragon does have to eat. I mean, our dragon friend over there certainly is a fan of your cooking as well. So, dragons here, dine well. So, keep it up.
Give me a persuasion check.
15.
15's all right. That's what I said in my head. All right, fine. She looks at you sort of sidewise and says, "Hey, are you guys here about Matthias? Or sorry, yeah, Matreus?"
Yeah, I think I've heard that name. I don't know anything about the guy. What's the scoop?
Oh well, he's been missing for a while. Do you guys have anything to do with that?
How long has he been missing?
A couple of weeks now.
That's odd, and that seems not super good. But I'm a problem solver in general. Do you have any? Can you give me like any details you're willing or able to share? Because that doesn't sound good.
Well, no, I don't really pay much attention to his research. He does something with extra dimensional spaces, and my research is primarily constrained to food.
And you're nailing it. You're a scholar, by the way.
You should try my eel pudding. You'll love the eel pudding for dessert.
I've had some bad experiences with pudding, but I trust your culinary prowess, and I would love to. So a few weeks. Okay, real quick, Steph, how long would that letter have taken?
I was just wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
About the amount of time to walk from Candlekeep to where you were. A couple of weeks.
So a couple. Okay. So would I surmise that this letter was sent within a reasonable time frame before the disappearance?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's the point, right? Like, there's some question about, in your mind, whether the letter was sent, could have been sent, before the person in question disappeared.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get down to. So it's iffy. It's iffy or it's unlikely.
50-50.
Okay, I'll take that.
Let me flip back over to Senzin and Shazara. So while you're sidling up to Cookie, Philippus comes over and says, "Well, okay, so you've had some food. I'll take you up to the rest house after this, but do you know what happened to Matreus?"
Me? I was going to ask you when I would meet him. I'm familiar with his name, but I had no idea anything had happened to him. What do you mean exactly?
Well, he's been missing for a couple of weeks now.
Well, that's really strange. I assume that the person who brought my letter, if they were on foot, might have taken them a couple of weeks to deliver the letter. So I assume he was still around when the letter was sent. I describe. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to describe to him what the person who delivered the letter looked like, to make sure that didn't raise any red flags.
Sounds like one of our chanters. Okay, look. I'm gonna have to get a great reader involved, or maybe a master sage, and why don't we do this? I will take you up to the House of Rest after dinner, and tomorrow morning we can have you meet with one of the folks in charge who deal with this. This really isn't my forte. I don't really like even doing gate duty.
Well, I certainly do appreciate that, and though I'm still a student, I'm still learning. By all means, if there's anything I can do to help solve this mystery, I am more than willing to help out in any way I can. It's very strange that he would have disappeared after sending this letter.
Indeed, it is. All right, so is there anything else you guys want to do here in the hearth?
I'm gonna wrap up some of the fried rat in front of Cookie, so Cookie sees how much I appreciate their excellent cooking.
Trixie is nudging the back of your neck. She's like, she wants it.
Oh, okay.
Kitty.
Do you think it's offensive if I feed the food to the cat? Like, is that like? It...
I'm not even gonna make you roll perception checks. There are cats everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna give. I mean, it's not a cat. It's a whatever.
Oh yeah, it's a flying cat, but like there are obviously some scribes in this room who have pets, and they're just kind of hanging out with them, and their people are feeding cats under the table, and whatever. No dogs. All cats.
Okay. I'm totally yes, Trixie, here, baby. Of course, yes, of course. Okay, that's all I want to do.
All right. So Philippus takes you up to the House of Rest, and he says, "We've got. Well, I mean, I don't see any reason why, since he's missing, here." And he takes you up to Matreus's room and says, "You guys can stay in this room tonight."
Thank you. We appreciate your hospitality.
Don't remember the rules. Don't copy anything. Don't steal anything from this room, or you'll be expunged. Yada yada yada. Like he says it like it's nothing, and then basically turns around and walks away. Doesn't lock the room. Doesn't give you a key. Just walks away.
Okay, I just want to point out to you: if you go to the school, they're not going to have a lick of respect for your privacy.
Apparently, but you know, I would just be here to learn. But I did want to talk to you guys. So Matreus, the one who sent the letter, is apparently missing.
For a few weeks now? That's what Cookie told me.
So you heard about this too. Did you get any other information from her?
She seemed a little reluctant. Maybe she really didn't know much more, but all I got was that it's been a few weeks. She asked me if I knew I mean, it took a little sort of working on her to even get that out of her, but it sounds unusual. And I'm wondering, like, did they seem concerned about him? Because that's, you know?
They did. I mean, it sounded to me like they did. Can I take a look around the room? Is there a desk or anything where he may have written something or kept journals?
I want to do that too, real quick. Steal, copy, fight, or
break stuff.
Break stuff. Okay.
So we could look at something on his desk as long as we don't copy it, ruin it, or steal it, or fight about it. I guess we're good.
Yep.
Let's maybe have a quick little rule, like, if something looks really cool, don't touch it, because you never know if touching it will break it, and then they're gonna, I've heard of a wizard called Thanos who can just, with a snap.
I think that's probably legitimate.
All right.
What time is it?
Right now, the sun has gone down. It is right after sunset.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the Temple of Ogma for evening vespers and check it out.
Sure. Let me go back here.
Tell God I said hi.
You got it.
Take lots of pictures.
All right, hold on. Let me do Senzin, and then I'll get back to you guys.
Perfect.
Temple of Ogma. This is a modest stone temple. It's dedicated to the god of knowledge. It has a bronze bell hanging over it that announces the beginning of services, which is just about to ring. There are 4 large stone gargoyles perching on the cornices and gazing down protectively. There is a human priest that is welcoming people to prayer.
Oh, wonderful. I head on up there.
The priest welcomes you, says her name is Lorekeeper Kai Tigersteel. And she says, "Welcome, please have a seat, and services will begin momentarily."
Okay, I thank her and I stay toward the back because I'm really tall and sit down in one of the back pews or whatever.
Give me a dexterity check. Because you have not mentioned anything about taking off your plate mail armor.
No, I'm still wearing it. Okay. God. So I just.
Just hit dexterity and just roll dexterity. Tell me what you get.
Oh, hey. I'm into this.
What'd you get?
19. I'm really
All right,
careful.
you sit down, you hear it creak, and you manage to sort of like tense your thighs and like get up a little bit before the pew collapses underneath the weight of a dragonborn in plate mail armor.
She broke something.
Alrighty. I will be standing in the back.
All right, let me flip back to Shazara and Piranha while you are attending evening services. All right, you guys are in the in Matreus's sleep room.
I want to search the room top to bottom as much as, and I'm a ranger, so I feel like I should be pretty good at that.
All right.
All right, so
why don't you
how
guys assist
about
each other? Who has
yeah, I
the
was
better
gonna-
investigation?
Oh, mine is
plus-
pretty good. Good.
What's yours?
+4.
You're better. You're like twice much better. That's not accurate. I have a +2, but that's not how it translates. Okay.
Right. So why don't you assist, and Shazara, you can roll with advantage on investigation. Tell me what you get.
All right. 14.
All right. Oh, and the funny part is, never mind. You ready for this?
I suppose so.
There are a handful of books, and there is a heavy tome open on the desk in front of you. You've actually succeeded on the check that I need here, and there is a word inscribed in some sort of arcane language on the top, in the marginalia. It's sort of marginalia on the book that the page that the book is open to, and the word says scepter.
Do we both? So this is something that
Shazara.
It says scepter.
It's a scepter, does it? Does it?
The second Shazara says that word, a shimmering portal opens on the east wall.
Whoa.
There is no IT department here to tell them not to write your password on your desk.
So, Piranha, I think it possibly stands to reason that Matreus went through a similar portal.
Likely so. Likely so.
As
There's
you're
no
having
whole
this
thing-
conversation, the doors open and Senzin returns from his evening prayer. And Senzin walks into
just
the
in
room.
time.
You walk in the room, and they're sitting there just having a little conversation. And there's a huge glowing portal on the wall behind them.
What is
So-
that?
We made some progress, you could say.
So, yeah, we found this to open to this page, and I said the words. I'm afraid to say it again. Do you think I should say it again? Because see what happens if we say it twice.
Maybe yeah. Why not?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
Thanks for the sub.
read.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Death Marks.
Yay! I said the word scepter, and I paused to see if anything happens.
It pulses with a sort of arcane energy.
Does it seem to change? Wait.
It seemed like it was getting a little more faded, like it was sort of closing or fading. And then you said the word again, and it pulsed and got bigger again.
Okay.
And we opened this portal, and right before you walked in, we were discussing that it stands to reason that perhaps Matreus walked through this portal, and whether or not he knew what he was doing, no, because I don't even know him, but welcome back.
How is church?
it was moving. You should have seen the inside. There was lots of blank scrolls, but every time I looked at them, my mind started racing with I don't know, algorithms and you know, things. I don't even know what I saw. I'll have to draw it for you. But
Don't try
more
it.
importantly,
That's copying.
Yeah, don't try it.
Oh.
That's copying.
oh,
wait.
good
Wait.
thinking there, buddy.
Partner.
All right, partner. So, but this thing here, should we get one of the clerics or one of the teachers to take a look?
I mean, we're going through it, right?
By the way, the book is a heavy leather-bound tome, and while you're looking at it, the title of the book is "The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces."
Okay, real quick, before we make any further decisions, let's just page through and look for any further marginalizations. See if there's any other.
notes?
Yeah.
Annotations?
This is going to be an Arcana check.
Okay. $19.
All right. So let's see. This book once belonged, or appears to have been written by the legendary mage Morden Kanan. I know.
I've never heard that name before.
No one's ever heard that name before in the history of Dungeons and Dragons. Obviously, it's a famous mage who has several spells named after them, and yeah. So this is one of their tomes.
Can we roll something to see if we notice any other notes in on the rest of just sort of a little flippy flip through the book?
We can flip through it. We
I will
just
say
can't
with that
copy
Arcana
it.
check, no, that was the most significant one. The rest of them are observations that probably only Shazara is going to understand. They talk about things like the quadratic geometry of extra-dimensional spaces and blah 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 blah.
Well, Matreus wasn't his research. Wait, it's Piranha who knows this, not me. Do I know that Matreus's research was extra-dimensional space?
Oh shit. Real quick.
That would be a good time to share that.
Yeah, it was so beyond me that it slipped my mind to even. It was like, oh, some words that's cool. Oh, you know what? Cookie also told me, and then I shared with him everything that Cookie said, word for word. I was on the edge of my seat with Cookie. Had me.
So I guess we should either try to find Philippus, or we could try to find Matreus through the portal, which is technically not breaking any of the rules.
I'm already. I've got my crossbow at the ready. Just cause
the door,
like
shimmering portal is starting to fade.
Scepter.
It does not get bigger again.
Does it not work when I say it, or only
nothing? It both of you say it, and it is still fading.
All right, y'all.
I think it's now or never. Why don't we take a look and then tell Philippus what we found?
I don't
if we
hear
ever
any
come
of
back.
it. I'm through the portal. I'm in. Fuck
Oh
it.
Lord, here we go.
Did you really think this was not going to happen?
Y'all, at this point, you have not only hung out with me on all of our previous episodes, but there's more time has passed. You knew, you should have put a leash on me. Me and Trixie are fucking.
That's coming in a future episode.
That's a different kind of stream. All right. So you emerge from the portal into the grand foyer of a mansion. Behind you, the portal looks like a double door.
Is it in fact a double door, or is it still the portal?
Open it and take a look.
I do just that.
It opens, and it's a portal back to the room you were in.
Oh. Are they on the other side?
Well, I thought, did you all enter? Yeah, they're still on the other side. Unless you
Okay.
all entered. Ron, did you lock up? Did we lose a Star Cells?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
We'll get her back.
She'll be back. Do you want to maybe take our break a little bit early so that can be resolved? And
Do we all need a bio break?
yeah.
Let's take our break
That's
right now.
fine. Yeah.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. I could actually use a bourbon drink, so we'll be back in 10, partner.
Hard.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Setting up shop. We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I mean, I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
kidding me.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Ach, hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan is better than gold, and hear me, lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen, let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a... Ooh, it's going for the...
deception for a horse.
Yeah, horse has
I
got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe, you know, it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out its tongue and it, you know, pulls back, you know, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go, boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts, woo! And it starts bucking, and you know, and it just. and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping?
I'm
dead.
God.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Alright, we are back, except for Star Cells, who I am not going to do another Sir not appearing in this film because I'm lazy. Hopefully she'll be back momentarily. Since,
I mean,
you know.
It's about her.
Yup. So how's everybody else doing tonight? We'll get back into D&D in a second while we wait for Star Cells to come back. How's everybody doing? I was supposed to have new windows today, and they didn't show up. So now every piece of furniture in my house is pulled away from my from everything, and I can't get at anything. So, yay! I don't know.
That's some bullshit.
It is literally, yeah. Privileged people's problems. I get it.
I'm good. I had a terrible weekend, but then I hung out with a wonderful friend, and then it was very, very nice.
That's
so
awesome.
Thank goodness for good friends.
Excellent. I am. We're trying to plan a 4th of July thing with some high school friends, and man, in the era of COVID, that's rough.
Yeah. How you doing, Sensen?
I'm good. Today was busy. The weekend, I don't know. It went by. I don't even know what I did. Nothing really. I did stuff. That's right.
I did stuff?
I did a cacao ceremony on Saturday.
What is that?
It's like the pure form of chocolate, and it's sort of the shamanic thing. You meditate and then you drink it in a ritualistic way, but it's not psychedelic, but it was very calming and sort of openings.
I like this. Tell me more. Chocolate is a very spiritual experience for many of us.
It was really good. It's not super sweet. It's just the pure form of the cacao tree, the cacao berry, whatever is where chocolate comes from. Is where chocolate comes from. And yeah. And it was just in almond milk and a little bit of honey, and we had a drum circle. And I'm a really good percussionist. I'm just saying, whenever we play Rock Band, they always made me do the drums because nobody else could do percussion. So this was nice to bust out my rock band drumming skills and wow everybody with my djembe, or however you pronounce
Djembe.
that African
That's awesome.
drum. Yes,
All right.
thank
Why
you.
was I not
It was
invited to this
super
thing? Drumming and drinking pure chocolate? What the hell? Anyway.
That's so cool.
Definitely awkward to wear a hat over a headset.
Yep. You know what? If we want to, we can keep going. If folks don't want to, we can not. But I'm amused with it, so I'm going to keep going.
Well, now I have hat head, so I have to keep going with it.
There you go. And
I am rocking this hat.
You are. It's awesome
it's
looking.
Stan.
There you go.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
And Roger, I'd be very interested to see what kind of RPG Roger is writing.
Ooh. Is it steampunky or fairy-ish?
Yeah. All right. Let us, while Roger is debating that, telling us about his LARP. So let me tell you what happens when are you all stepping through the portal? So let's set the stage.
Of
the
course.
Portal, glowing portal. Piranha has impulsively jumped through the portal. I'm waiting.
Wait, what?
So you are all walking through it, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, ceiling arches to 15 feet overhead. There are long hallways stretching out on either side of this foyer. Standing in the middle of the area is a middle-aged man wearing gray robes.
I want to do a nature check just to see if, as a ranger, I notice anything that stands out as like maybe the air quality is different, the temperature.
You do not have to roll. There is nothing natural about this place in any way, shape, or form.
All right. Carry on. The guy.
You walk through, you see this man. He perks up, turns around, and says, "Oh, hello. Oh, are you from the school? My name's Matreus." And he walks over.
I was just about to ask if you were Matreus. I'm Shazara. You wrote me.
Oh, how lovely to meet you. He walks over, shakes your hand. He's, he actually has some marginal social skills. He's not an idiot. And he's shaking your hand. He's very actually excited to meet you. And he says, "This is actually what I wanted some help with. And, if you prove effective here, there's a place for you here at the Candle Keep."
Well, I mean, that sounds amazing. I'd like to help in any way I can. They're quite worried about you back at the school.
Why? I've only been here a couple hours.
On the other side of the portal, it's been weeks.
Oh, really? How interesting. Huh.
So does that mean if we're here for a couple of hours, we'll be gone for a couple of weeks?
Well, that does seem logical, doesn't it? I'll tell you guys straight up, by the way, this is not going to have any bearing on the actual game. So don't worry about that part.
I was going to say, how inception of you, 20 years just passed.
Yes, this is a one-shot side mission. This will have no bearing unless you die or something
Delphine
stupid.
and Menridin won't be old women by the time we get back.
Well,
we're not going to die. There's no fighting.
I'm not going to die.
Technically, right.
In
Technically, you're not in the school anymore.
All right, so then where are we? I asked.
He goes off in this ridiculously obtuse, abstruse description of this extra-dimensional space and how it was created by Fistandentia, and she was wonderful. She was a great mage, and I can't wait to study this some more. However, I need to get back to the keep if so much has happened. So what I need from you guys, you in particular, Cesara, I need you to find me. Well, there's some books here. There's some books here
I love books.
Excellent. He says, I need you to find me any more research that Fistandantia did on basically extra-dimensional spaces. Just bring me whatever research you can find, and he snaps his fingers, and the double doors snap open.
Matreus, no, stop.
No, he's not leaving. He's not leaving. The double doors snap open behind him, and there's you can see the portal. So, if you want to say anything to him, he's not leaving. He's just showing you that he knows how to get in and out.
Should I take these back with me, or should we remain here?
Well, I would take them back. I mean, no one's seen Fistandantia for centuries.
Matreus, how are the books cataloged? What system are you using?
Give me the name. I forgot the name. You have it, right?
Alflora, not Alondra.
I'll have to look it up.
The fellow that the name starts with an A or something. Is it like do they have like a decimal system, perhaps?
Yes, there is a decimal system, and it is the blah blah blah. Come on.
Is it by subject, like starting at 0, ending at like 999, and we go through? There's like science, the art, religion, all that.
Absolutely, everything is. He actually says in the library down the hall there is a codex that should give you everything you need to know, and it's all designed according to the blah decimal system, and I forget what that name was.
The
Alondo. Yes, it is the Alondo decimal system.
I hear you're really, really, you're like really, really wise and smart. Was Alondo fucking racist?
I don't know. Why?
I've
do you
heard.
ask?
I've just I've heard about the realms where there's a similar decimal system, and like that fool was.
Well, I do know. I do know. No, I don't think so.
I love Faerun.
So, I'll check back with you, assuming he does some calculations in his head. Said, I guess tomorrow morning will be about an hour. So I will check back with you in an hour of your time.
Okay. So I gather up the books and he said, well, should we open the portal the same way that we did this time? I
just
said a
open the
word
doors.
from the tome.
Just open the doors? But I'll be back in an hour, so...
If you're not back, let's just in case you're not back in an hour, is there a way for us to get back? Is there a way to open a portal back to the school from here, should we so need?
Oh, sure. You just...
Oh, wait, there's the doors. Just kidding. I already
It's-
found that out myself.
He points behind him and says, just open the doors?
Doors, that's great.
And there's the portal.
Yep. He says, okay, so I will see you in an hour. Apparently, if I've been gone for 2 weeks, there are some rather explosive things that I need to check on that have been sort of percolating for 2 weeks.
So how many books do I have here if I have an hour to look through them?
Oh, just that this is just going to be a check-in. I want to see if you need any help in the progress. If I don't get back soon, something may explode. And I might get expunged. I need to go now.
Okay. We'll see you in an hour.
All right. He turns around, walks through the doorway, and you hear him go, "Ah!" And the door slams shut.
That did not sound good.
That sounded quite bad. Every second we're here, do y'all want to just run back and check on him? Because it sounded not ideal. I mean, I know he asked us to do this, but he asked us to do this before the alarming shriek just now, which at this point I'm not sure it was. I'm going to stop talking.
Can we peek through the portal? Can we see anything on the other side of it without going through it?
You turn around, open the door, and it's just pink miasma beyond. There doesn't appear to be a door, a portal beyond the doors. The doors just open into a pink, empty space.
Well, that's not good. Well, hopefully, the shriek was, I don't know.
Maybe it was a good, I'm going to go.
Maybe it was a good shriek.
Yeah,
I think I'd better start looking through these books and hope that he comes back in an hour.
All right. You know what? I think we are going to use Owlbear Rodeo, so pull it open, and I will flip to the other screen.
I'm having visions of R4B right now. You know what I'm talking about, right? I want to jump in it.
Yep.
Roger should too.
All right, so there you guys are, right there in the little entryway. You've just turned around and opened the door, and it opens into this pinkish, empty space.
Is there a library in the pinkish empty space?
Behind you, like to the south below you? No, it's just empty.
All right, so we're on the middle level, and
There's a lower and an upper level.
but all we can see is this pinkish space.
Yep.
Okay. I am just gonna fucking keep walking because what the hell else am I gonna do? I'm in a pinkish space. What?
Can I do an Arcana check to see what that pink space is, or?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a check.
I
23.
question nothing.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
All right, so it appears to be whatever appears when you are in an extra dimensional space, and you can't seem to find the portal out. Everything looks like that. Now,
Wait,
you've
so
never
we're
been
just-
here, you never experienced it, but from all of your reading, that's what extra dimensional spaces look like.
So we're just there, and is there any
Yeah.
sense of where to go? Like, do we move forward? I feel
You can
like
explore the
really-
house. That's probably what you should. That's what. I'm not even gonna make you check. Anyone with
So we can see that there's a house here, but everything's got like a pinkish.
No.
beige
Okay,
about
let me make this clear. I think I wasn't clear. The home is lovely and beautiful. Okay, it's a beautiful
the
hallway.
door behind us.
The door behind you does not open to the portal any longer. The door behind you opens into the pinkish space.
Oh. Okay. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm already onward. I'm already going through the doors. I want to check out the decimal system. I want to look at the codex. I'm on it.
Tell me where you're going. You guys should decide. There's your characters. You can move them around as you see fit. Tell me where you want to go.
Is there a comfortable chair?
Well, I mean, you're in a very long hallway right now that stretches to the east and the west.
I'm going
All
straight.
right. So.
All right, so you're just gonna open the door and walk in there. I love.
I mean, I feel like he seemed pretty fucking chill.
All right,
and
that's okay. It's all right. It's all good.
I can fight here because it's not technically school, and I'm pretty. I mean, not to brag or anything, but I did burn down an entire island, so I feel pretty good about where I'm at right now,
All right, well,
and I'm in a library, so.
Good for
All
you
right,
guys.
all right, guys. There's from what I have read, from what I remember from the things I've read, I don't know what happened to the portal. That is just extra dimensional space behind us. I am going to find a place to sit down. Is that a chair in Piranha's room? And I'm going to attempt to find anything in these books.
All right,
that
so
can
let
help.
me tell you what that room is. The door of the room was actually ajar when Piranha pulled it open. The entire far wall of the room is a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. Even more books are resting on several large scarlet armchairs and small wooden tables. There are also several paintings on the walls. A fluffy black cat is curled up on one of the chairs.
I'm gonna let Trixie go play with the cat.
Okay, the cat sits up, meows plaintively, and approaches, and they start, playing with each other. They're just frolicking in the corner. Apparently, this cat has not had anyone to play with for a very long time.
Okay. Can I have
All right,
an
well, the
inspiration
cat
for how my heart is warmed by that?
Wait, hold on, everybody. I heard two of you.
Can I have an inspiration point for how inspired I am by my sweet little baby kitty flying cat playing with a new friend? I feel like that's justified.
No, you have two already.
Oh, I have two.
You
That's
have two
fantastic. I burned through that shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna say the books on the tables. It feels like if there's something to be gleaned from that, he, an expert in this field, probably has already covered it.
Remember, he told you that he had only been here for an hour, for a couple hours.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
All right. I want to look at the codex that breaks down the not Dewey Decimal System to sort of figure out which areas of knowledge are going to be most relevant. and then explore those sections of the library.
All right, so this room appears to be some sort of study, and there is no codex in this room. So, all right, what is Senzen doing?
He's just standing by the door, sort of guard duty.
And Shazara?
I am looking on through the bookshelves, trying to find anything about extra dimensional space. Or specifically, what was the mage's name?
The mage's name was Matreus.
No, not Matreus. The person.
Fistandentia.
Fistandentia. Thank you. I want to see if I see anything with that name or anything about extra dimensional space.
Okay. All right, so you are all looking around, and all three of you, all except for Senzen, who is standing at attention by the door, Piranha and Shazara discover the following facts after looking through the room. All of the books in this study were written by someone named Fistandentia. Most of these books are her memoirs. She was a powerful mage as well as a priest of Mystara. Basically, she is a powerful mage and a powerful cleric. She frequented Candlekeep to further her studies. In exchange for her pious service and achievements in expanding the arts of magic, the goddess Mystara granted Fistandentia a permanent extra-dimensional mansion for her to reside in when studying in Candlekeep. Fearful that a guest might become trapped in the mansion, Fistandentia hid the command word to open the portal to Candlekeep on the spines of 7 books in this mansion.
Oh my god. I love that. I love that for her.
We might want to start checking out the spines of these books. Just in case.
She doesn't say how she did that. So, you know, it could be hidden in a text, in like a cipher. It could be a piece of font that's different. It could be, who knows. So, but there are 7 books you need to find.
Did they, okay, in this entire mansion
In
or
the
in
mansion.
this particular?
In the whole mansion.
Correct.
Thanks a fucking heap for that. So great you could take the time to write that and not give us the relevant info. Perception, investigation.
Yeah. Could say any of the above, all of the above.
Yeah.
Tell you what, give me an investigation check.
Oh, seriously?
Well, I got a 10.
I got a 5.
You got a 5?
I got a 5.
10 was actually your DC. So, here's what you find with a 10 DC. Hold on, I gotta pull it back up. With a 10 DC, you find that there is a secret door behind the left bookcase on the far wall. When the bottommost left book in the bookcase is pulled, the bookcase slides forward to reveal a passage behind it.
Well, good news and bad news. Cool fucking door. Rad situation here. Bad news, there's even more space that we have to explore, but I am gonna go through this door because you guys know I'm going to. So
it's a very small space. It's only like 3 by 3, and there is a little table with a book sitting on it.
Hold on.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Let's do you wanna throw an Arcana check down real quick before you touch it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can I do that?
You realize an Arcana check, like, if it's magic, an Arcana check isn't going to tell you that. You'd probably need like a detect magic.
Yeah.
Dang. I have fucking spell slots. I don't have detect magic. That's for goddamn sure. But I've got nothing relevant. Why would I? I'm a ranger.
Spells.
Oh.
Hold on here.
Okay. You look at your spells. I'm going to use 2 spell slots to cast Godberry. So I've got 20 magical Goodberry. It's like, look, my vision ain't what it used to be, and wasn't that great back then either. And I'm pretty far. Yeah, good berry. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast it twice. I will have 20 berries that when you eat them, you regain a hit point each. So can I
You
do
got a
that?
little. You put them next to the bag of innards in your pouch.
Hell yeah, man!
Don't
Those
confuse
innards are gonna taste good. They're. We're gonna have some really good save. There's gonna be some umami transferred to those berries. You're
There you
welcome in
go.
advance. I'm all about it. I hope you are too.
All right. So, what are you going to do with this book?
Who has the book?
It's sitting on a table behind the secret door.
What does it say on the cover of the book?
Nothing. The cover is blank, and the spine is turned away from you.
Can I walk around it without touching it to look at the spine?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna walk around, kind of bend down, look at the spine.
All right. You look at it, and let me see. I just want to make sure I get it right because I don't want to ruin the whole thing. Do. All right. There is a single gilded letter on the spine, and the gilded letter is I.
I. So maybe we need to find 6 more letters that look like this?
Remember, you are looking for a passphrase, so there's going to be a word.
I was about to be like, okay, wait, imaginary number. Fuck, is that -1 squared? I don't know. How mathematic are they?
I was thinking maybe if we found all 7 books and they all had a letter, then we'd still have to rearrange.
Yeah. No, I think that's very astute. Of course, you're a librarian. Nice work. Okay, are there any other books in this room that have been collected?
There's literally the only thing in this room is a book on a table with the letter gilded gold letter I.
Should we open it?
I'm about to. I want to. I'm gonna ask you if I should, but the clock is ticking before I just fucking do it. I just want to be. I just want.
I don't stop her. I just take a step back.
That is the right answer. Just, I'm not gonna open it. She's gonna open it eventually.
Fucking do it. Look, I don't know. What do you want from me, guys? You know who I am at this point. This is what I do. I'm doing it. I'm grabbing a book. I'm like,
we should probably open it. I feel like there's got to be something important about it. It's just maybe this is what Betray's just reading.
As you're saying this, I'm already just like flipping through it, like looking for some.
It's empty. There's nothing on any of the pages. There's no title, no nothing, except for the gilded letter I on the spine.
Okay. We've agreed
you do not die when you pick it up.
Hell yeah, look at that. I didn't die.
Woo!
I mean, don't want to pat myself on the back too
And
hard.
oddly enough, there is no Alondo decimal system marked on this book.
All right, sounds like a personal journal to me. I'm wondering if once we collect the other 7, I think we're all on the same page.
Oh.
That it's going to be a word that we have to put together. Maybe it's like an incantation and it'll like, maybe words will appear in this, or maybe they just had a journal and felt too intimidated to like start writing. Like they didn't remember their dreams enough by the time they sat down to write them. I don't know. Who knows?
Is there any hint of like I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like, is there any hint that there might be a way to see if there's anything in there, or does it really just seem like there's nothing in there?
In the room?
No, in the book.
You could cast Detect Magic at the book.
Are there any other books with letters on the spine that
are similar?
Obviously, yeah.
Not in this room, certainly.
Okay.
What are the? Tell me about the I. Tell me the font. Is it serif? Is it italics? Is it bold? Is it
It is
fun color.
it is in true lawyer fashion. It is Times New fucking Roman.
You fucking would. All right, you know what? At least it's not fucking Comic Sans. I'd have to leave right now.
This mission would be over if it was Comic Sans.
I've lost all respect for Matreus. He can figure it out himself. Okay, well, this seems pretty promising. Do we all recognize sort of the nuances of this font face? Do you want to?
I mean, it seems pretty distinct.
Let's go.
We could go back and look at the books on the shelf, of which there are many, or we could wander around and see if maybe there's more books that are just sitting by themselves, waiting to be discovered.
Shenzhen, how you doing? What do you think? Any thoughts?
Yeah, looks like none of the books in here have as obvious a Times New Roman letter on
there
them.
are no more Times New Roman single
it's
letter books.
No gilded letters.
I think this is important. We need to look for others that go with it.
I suggest we stick together and go room by room. Just now that we have a touch point, let's browse the shelves and just make quick work of this. Y'all feel good about that?
Yeah. Do we want to check out
Show me where you
want
wanna
to
go.
the right or the left? Because we're kind of in the middle right now of this long hallway.
Real quick, let's just do another scan in this room now that we know what we're looking for, maybe to some degree. Seth, can we do another roll?
You can.
Or is that not?
Don't worry about it.
That
There's no-
sounds like not to.
You've
Okay,
searched
that's
the
fine.
shit out of this room. You've been here. You've been in this room for about 20 minutes already, and you've searched it quite well.
All right, Shazar, you're the librarian. You take us where you think we should go, and I will lend an assist.
All right, let's go to the left and start with the room that's as far to the left as we can go. So I go to this door here.
Before we go in, because Seth made me feel super self-conscious about the fact that I just went barreling in.
That's my job. Make you scared to do everything.
I don't know. Can I
So
stealth in?
there is a window door that leads out to a patio, that rounded shape on the end. So you can either go outside and take a look around, or you can go into this room to the north.
Can I look at do I see anything through the window?
You do.
What do I see?
It is. Let me look at the M2. It is a semicircular patio paved with gray flagstones nestled against the building. It is lit by the swirling indigo and pink miasma that surrounds the mansion. You can see it through the windowed door.
All right, so that patio is extra dimensional space.
Well, I mean, you can see the patio. You can go out and hang out on it, but it opens out. Like, the view is extra dimensional space.
It's just more
of the swirling pink and indigo miasma, yes.
Does the patio seem like a chill hang? Like maybe if we
There are no
solve it
chairs out
early?
there. There are no chairs out there.
Well, we've only got 40 minutes left until supposedly Matreus is coming back.
I was just saying, like, if we figure it out early.
No, you are.
Yeah, no, here, dude. All right, Shazar, should we go into this? I'm going to stealth into the room. Can I roll stealth?
Oh, there we go.
If you'd like, give me a stealth, yeah.
Yeah, look at the ranger ranging for once.
Yeah. I'll wait out here till I get a signal.
19.
All right, you crack the door open, and it looks like tall shelves filled with books line the walls of the room. There are 2 more shelves that run through the middle of the room, with a 10-foot wide aisle between them. Stacks and stacks of books are piled high throughout the room. There are small reading decks with cozy scarlet chairs in the corner. If you open the door a little bit more, let's just assume you do. This makes Shazar cringe because there's just piles and piles and stacks of books, and it makes real life Ella cringe because they're organized in no fashion whatsoever.
Seth, if you could see my bookshelf, I'm just like, I lean back out and I'm like, hey y'all, a librarian with ADHD fucking runs that room. Let's go in, it's fine. Looks good to me.
I walk in the room and I groan like, oh, this is a mess. We're never going to be able to look through all of this. It's not in any kind of order. I start
Everybody,
randomly picking.
Move yourself
stuff
into
up
the
and
room
putting
where you
it
want to
together.
be.
Oh wait, no, I gotta go to Albert Rodeo for that.
We got a honk.
Could we maybe? Oh Jesus! I don't understand it still, but you guys are doing
you
it,
know
and I
what?
love it for you. I love it for you. I'm happy for you. I don't know what it is for.
We were sitting around, and there is absolutely no reason for the hats, except for now it is canon that in our universe, Candle Keep is Western Keep in the middle of a dusty, dry plain. So anyway.
And we all have spurs in our equipment sheet now.
Yes.
We do.
Seth,
Yes.
I'm asking for the DM. Oh, DM Esquire. Shit.
That's
Whatever.
okay. Call me Seth. I don't care.
If we kind of go like aisle by aisle, can we roll to see what we find, or am I?
Sure.
trying to make
Senzin, is that
sure
okay for where I put your character?
Yeah, that's fine.
Roll for initiative.
No, me running.
Oh.
We are now moving into the Alice in Wonderland portion of our game, wherein a horde of books animate and start flapping around you.
All right, I rolled a 16. A horde of books start flapping around us.
Yep.
Oh man, I feel like I've had this dream when I was a librarian. Okay, how many books?
Wait, hold on. I gotta add.
Are the books attacking us, or they're just flapping?
We just rolled initiative.
Yeah, the books are
stands to
going.
reason.
You are going to be attacked by a horde of flapping books. So there we go. Books, and I need to put in here. What is it called? Horde of books.
Is that just something you have like on hand that you can just look up in the system in Owlbear?
Not in Owlbear. I have to add it to the encounter. I'm going to save the encounter. Now I'm going to run the encounter. Why is it not? Oh, because apparently I'm not logged in. Whatever. All right. What was your initiative, folks? Give me the rolls again.
Mine was
16.
10.
Mine was
Got it.
14.
16, 10, and 14. All right. So, the swarm of animated books. Who is Piranha, since she was fearless? Went in, and so the swarm, literally, you're picking through books, you're looking through them, and all of a sudden, one nips at your hand. And then another one nips at your hand. And then a whole bunch of them nip at your hand, and they just fly up into the air, and they attack Piranha.
Okay. So they were first initiative?
Yep.
Who's next?
Piranha, what is your armor class?
I hate it when you ask me that. It's 16.
All right, an 18 hits your armor class.
How the hell do some books have an 18 armor class? I mean, I get it. Knowledge is the best shielding it's the best weapon and the best defense. I love the metaphor. I hate it right now with an 18 armor class.
So you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage as the books bludgeon you about the head and shoulders.
All right. Damn.
All right.
Just power.
Who had the 16?
I had the 16, and I honestly have no idea what to do because I do not want to set these books on fire.
And there they are. The books are right there next to Piranha. The horde of books.
Are they only attacking Piranha?
They're flying all around the room right now, but it looks like they're only attacking Piranha first.
I kind of feel like we should drag her out of the room, but I need Senzin for that.
I will tell you, as both a scribe and a magic-using individual, these are not actually real books. Like, they're a creature, so you're not going to be in danger of destroying a book if you destroy them. They're in the same family as mimics, but you don't actually know that.
I guess
actually, give me an Arcana check, and we'll see if you find that out. If you figure that out.
All right. Yeah, because I don't even know what I'm attacking here. 19.
So you realize that these aren't, there's some sort of creature that mimics other objects. So they've obviously mimicked books, and they're not actual real books, and you should not feel bad in any way for setting them on fire.
All right. Man, I really don't want the books to attack me.
Beaten into the pages of history. That's awesome.
Oh shit, that's good.
All right, let me see. I am. God, I don't even know what to do with these.
Like I said, we are entering the Alice in Wonderland portion of our evening.
I'm going to start out just trying to. Can I try to swing at the books with my hex blade?
Absolutely, you can swing your hex blade at the books.
Because I assume they're within 5 feet.
Yeah, I mean they're diagonal to you. They're within 5 feet. Absolutely.
All right. Oh, well, that went really poorly. Oh, no, wait, that's a 7, not a... All right, 13.
13... Oops, sorry. 13 hits. Roll damage.
Woohoo!
So you see...
I only get 5.
That's okay. The party sees Shazar's eyes turn black, and she summons this hex blade, and she swings it at the horde of books, and does a bunch of damage to the horde of books.
How are they looking after the 5 damage?
Do you have experience with how damaged books look when you hit them with swords?
No.
She might have realized.
I mean, Ella does a lot. No, Piranha.
So you have no idea. All right, who got the 14?
Me.
All right, it is Senzin's turn.
Is an action. Can I not do anything else if I take an action?
Well, you could do half. You could do as much of your movement as you want. Take an action, and the rest of your movement, you can take an action and then your movement. Or
like,
you could,
is an action, and then I cannot also fight.
What are you trying to do? Tell me, and I'll.
So I'm gonna move forward to the books. So
Yep.
I'm gonna step by both of them.
Yep.
Then I'm going to. I would like to channel divinity into sacred weapon, which is as an action. I imbue my weapon with energy and light, and it has a +3 to attack rolls, and
You got it.
bright as hell. Okay, can I do that and fight them, or is that my turn?
Is
'Cause
that
that's an
that's the
action.
action? It's not a
Yeah.
bonus action. It's the real action. Yep. Nope. Unfortunately,
that's
that is
fine.
your action. All right. So Senzin steps forward, says a prayer, and Senzin's weapon glows with holy flame. All right. Who got the 10? Piranha?
Wait, real quick. As a librarian, that is so apropos. People come in wielding religion to try to destroy books and their position in a library. I've lived it and I hated it. I guess, hold up, let me check out my...
That's awesome.
God, that was so... hit so right. Okay, so if I try to attack with my bow, I'm really going to only be attacking one at a time, so I should probably use my short sword, even though it kind of sucks.
Yeah, but remember, you have two-handed fighting, so if you actually use both short swords, you'll get to hit twice.
All right, I'm going to do that, please.
Thanks for the follow. And all right,
thank
so
you.
roll to hit.
Okay, I got a 7 and a 19.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
Doom, 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 doom.
Doom,
All right, so what is the
doom,
doom for?
doom, doom,
Gotta go
doom.
over and...
Doom, da, doom.
What is what?
Doom, da, doom, da,
I don't know what
doom.
Zek's doom doom is for.
Doom.
Oh,
Anyway, all right, what was your first roll to hit? It's not showing up over here for me.
I got 7 on the first roll and 19 on the second.
Oh, weird. What's not showing up over here for me?
Doomy, doomy, doomy. Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, actually, it was 17 and a 19.
Okay. All right. Roll damage.
I was lying, Seth. I was lying on. It was a 7. I just was.
Yeah,
being an asshole,
I
taking
can't
advantage
see
of
it.
the fact that you can't
So
see
you
it.
miss on the first, you hit on the second. Roll for damage on the second.
All right.
Oh, you
where
know
am I at?
why I had to create this on the fly? Because obviously we're doing a one-shotter, and your characters aren't actually part of this combat tracker. But go ahead, tell me how much you hit it for.
8 damage.
Ooh. You are starting to learn what books look like when they get hurt. So they're flapping around on their little like shredded wings, and pages are sort of flapping around the room and falling to the ground, but they are still actually moving.
Can Trixie attack them? Because Trixie is a cat and hates this shit and is on my shoulder.
She can, but she can also be attacked. So if you put her into combat, she may be attacked.
She is doing nothing of the sort.
No one hurts my cat. No one hurts my flying cat. All right. Then we are back to the top of the order, and the swarm of animated books is going to swarm at Piranha again. It gets less. It's worse at hitting you if it is damaged.
Why did you say
I know.
Seth? What the hell was that,
Yep.
Seth?
I guess a 9 misses you. So it
Yeah,
flutters
it does.
around, and the books try to nip at you and bludgeon you in the head, and you manage to dodge out of the way.
So the 9 misses my armor class, but the tone of your voice when you discovered that they don't hit me definitely gave me Ella, not my character, psychic damage.
I am channeling Mandy, because Mandy hates it when her Tyrannosaurus Rexes miss us. She's watching. Just giving her some crap. All right, back to the top of the order. Who got the 16?
Oh, that was me.
All right.
I suppose I don't want to try to talk to this thing in the middle of a combat. But I really would like to know what the hell it is.
Talking is a free action.
Talking is a free action. You can say something and then bolt it.
All right, I'm going to yell out, "We're not here to hurt you. What do you want?"
They sort of perk up and start swarming around you.
Ah.
You do get an action.
All right, I'm gonna hit it again with the hex blade.
All right, roll the hit. You know what? I'm wondering.
20.
Cool. All right. Was that a natural 20 or a dirty 20? Like the pluses got you to 20.
Oh, the pluses got me the 20.
All right. Roll
It was
damage.
14. 9.
9 damage. All right. Explain to me how your weapon kills this thing.
It slices through a bunch of paper and a bunch of spines, and shredded paper just flies everywhere and then sprinkles down like confetti.
There you go. And
Nice.
the animated books are dead.
Do they still look like books now that they're dead, or does it turn into whatever?
So they turn into this, imagine that, pink and indigo miasma, and then just sort of dissipate.
Damn it. Okay. Well, there's no corpse to loot, so do you guys want to
Well,
get back
it's
to searching shelves?
I mean, you have a
bright in
mansion to
here.
loot.
Yeah, but I feel like we want to stay in this guy's good graces.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should at least, until we figure out what's going on, stay focused on this task. Now that once the confetti settles and we can see again, I just do a scan around the room to see if there's any more books with this gilded letter on the spine.
Everybody give me an investigation.
5.
4.
24.
Nice.
Thank God for the librarian.
I know, right?
As I say every day.
All right, so Shazara finds both of these. There is a book with a gilded Times New Roman R on its spine on one of the shelves. She also notes something shiny on one of the reading desks.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I point to the R, and then I go to the reading desk to see what that shiny object is.
It looks like there is a letter opener with a very large ruby on the end.
Well, we have a second letter, assuming that these are even the letters we're supposed to be finding to open the portal. But I see an R and one really snazzy letter opener.
Well,
is there anything, do I notice anything interesting, magical about the letter opener, or is it just a really expensive letter opener?
To your eye, it looks like a really expensive letter opener. I mean, unless you're gonna cast detect magic at it, you're not gonna know.
Yeah,
if it's magic.
I'm not. So I don't know. Should we? I say we keep looking. If there's nothing else in here.
Seth, do our rolls cover the entire room right now?
Yeah, I like just assume if there's something to be found in this room, I will tell you when you make your roll.
I would like to assume that, but you are a DM and you're inherently untrustworthy. Yeah.
Exactly. It is always about the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law with the DM. I get it.
All right, Shazara, what do you think?
Oh, I might lose power, FYI. There's a big thunderstorm outside and the lights just flickered. So if I disappear, that's why.
I'm only like 2 miles away from you, so I haven't.
Yeah,
it hasn't even started raining here yet.
Yeah, it's absolutely pouring here, and the lights. I can see lightning outside the window.
Oh, cool.
So
Shazara might have another weird seizure and just pass out.
Yeah, that's possible.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to at least, just to satisfy my curiosity, I want to pick up the letter opener, but I'm too afraid to take it. I don't want to take it.
All right, what is this letter opener? This looks looking tight, man.
Just looks like a letter opener with a large ruby on it.
It's one fine letter opener.
I'm gonna grab it.
Nothing happens. You have a very expensive letter opener.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket, not with the intent to steal, because I don't think I have rustic hospitality, but I think being a hometown hero, I'm not gonna come into someone's home and rob them, or burgle them, I suppose. Esquire?
Maybe we needed to open something later.
Yeah.
Let's just hold on to it.
Yeah, we'll hold on to it. Let's just remind me. Okay, so where to? Sensen, do you have any thoughts?
We skipped a room, right? Down the hall to come to this one. So let's go to that one.
Show me where you want to go.
All right.
This time I'm going to stealth and perception check. I feel like I wouldn't have noticed a bunch of angry books if I'm doing perception check. I feel like that probably was beyond
Remember,
me
they
in the
just
first
looked like
place.
books. They just looked like piles of books.
Okay.
Don't go in if it's piles of letter openers.
All right. I'm gonna roll stealth and peek, do a little sneaky peek into the room.
All right. And here is where I was just exclaiming with incredulity earlier. This room contains a battered wooden mannequin and a weapon rack holding staves and daggers, all lit by the indigo pink tinted light streaming through the window. The floor is stained and scorched with some mats on the end of it. At the far end of the room, a broom hovers in the air, sweeping the floor by itself.
Are there books in the room?
None.
Hey y'all, we're looking for books. This doesn't have it. I'm gonna suggest we carry on.
I don't want to deal with that broom.
Who puts an exercise room in their mage? Never mind. All right, show me where you're going.
I guess we'll go Guys, we already looked in that room. What do you say we go to the next one over?
Stands to reason. I'm gonna stealth again. Sound good? Sound good?
Sounds
Yep.
good to me.
All right, wait. I have a hat change.
Oh, you do? Love Twitch. My hat collection, I have this and a fuckboy hat, and then I'm spent, and I don't imagine you're putting on a fuck. Ah, that's pretty cool.
So the aroma of cooking permeates this kitchen. A large iron stove takes up one wall, and the rest of the room is filled with large tables and racks lined with hanging pots, pans, and cooking utensils. Everything is incredibly sparkling clean. With a flapping of wings, 2 small forms land on the nearest table. They bow low before you and ask,
"How can we be of help to our honored guests? Cooking, cleaning, mending your clothes, perhaps?"
Wait,
actually,
with the 15 stealth, they saw me to ask that?
They literally land on this little table right here next to you.
Okay.
And oh, that's not what I wanted. I just want something cute. There we go, a little wing.
I'm gonna step back out into the hallway, tell them what I just saw, and invite them to step in because Trixie is probably gonna have nothing to do with that.
Come on in. We'll feed you. Come on, what kind of food you want?
Well, you know, it's very kind of you to offer us food, but what we really need is help finding some books.
Ah, you're looking for books, huh? We got a lot of books here.
I see that.
My name's Cumin. This is Coriander, and we're the cooks.
Is there anybody else here in this mansion besides you?
No, there was a guy that came here a little bit ago, but he left. He didn't want any of our food.
Did he? Did you ever hear him utter any words before he left? Or did he come and go, or was he just here?
I don't know. He didn't spend any time in the kitchen. We don't really leave the kitchen.
Well, I mean, I guess if anybody's hungry, we can eat, but I'm not sure that Cuban and Coriander will be able to help us.
I have Pepper sent us along with some snacks. So if you're hungry, there's food at home, y'all. Just saying.
I kind of don't trust extra dimensional food. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Where does this door go back here? Behind here?
Let me check and see. Wow, can you hear the rain through my speaker?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anybody could hear the thunder over here.
That's crazy.
It's Storm King's thunder, baby.
Exactly. All right, M7. So is Senzen cracking that door?
He asked them what's back there.
He says, it's a pantry. It's a magic pantry. Makes whatever food you want. What do you want? We'll make you anything.
Can I go
you want
in
porterhouse? We'll make you porterhouse.
Ooh.
That is tempting, actually.
Fancy.
And you also notice in the one corner of the kitchen, there's several 5 or 6 small ceramic bowls painted with stylized cats, and the bowls are filled with water and fresh kitchen scraps. Trixie goes over to one, and the little black cat that Trixie's been playing with shares the water and treats with Trixie.
Oh.
Aww, she's making friends. I love it for her.
I'm gonna open the pantry door.
Okay, before that happens, I would like anyone who is proficient in Arcana to give me an Arcana check.
All right. I think I am considered proficient. I've got a 19.
All right. You, in your research, you have come across this fact that these are homunculi. They are magically created creatures that look like little impy things, and they die when their master dies.
Okay, so their master. So where is your master?
Well, I mean, my master, I don't know. I haven't seen my master in centuries. Coriander?
And Coriander says,
I haven't seen my master in, I don't know, a couple thousand years.
Who
you guys
are
need a
your
hug?
masters?
Oh well, my master is Fistandantia, and
The Coriander speaks up and says, "Well,
my master is Freyat.
How do you guys do? I'm worried about them. Like, that sounds really terrible. That, I don't know. That kind of breaks my heart a little bit.
Ah, no,
So
it's all
you
good,
had
man.
no one to cook for?
Well, we cook for the cats. You'd be surprised what kind of cats like in gourmet food. Gourmet rat. I think Cookie makes something like that, right?
Bomb as hell. Magnificent. Best fried rat I've ever had. Quote me on it. I love it.
We can fry up some rat. You want some fried rat?
Maybe later. Where would you recommend we go to find more rooms with books in them?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
There's books all around. There's books everywhere.
Are there any particular rooms or books that were favorites of your masters?
I don't know. They used to they really like books about extraplanar space and planar travel.
Where did they read them?
Everywhere, really. I mean, don't go in the library though. There's something in there. There's piles of books in there. They're not friendly.
No, that's cool. We handled it.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, cool.
You can probably go in the library again.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna open the pantry door and peek in there.
All right, the shelves of this pantry are stocked with sacks of flour, vegetables, meats, and other staples. All the goods anyone would need to sustain a household.
Okay.
Anything
There's
interesting back there?
No books. Let me take a look.
That
Cookbooks?
doesn't. Give me an investigation check.
Is that for Sensen or for everybody?
Ooh,
Well,
I got
Sensen's
a
the only-
19.
Senzen, you don't seem to find any books back there, but literally anything you want to eat is here. And for some strange reason, there looks to be a lot of fresh meat. And you don't, it's obviously magical. There's no way that this sort of fresh meat would just keep. But no books.
I grab a big honkin' steak and I bring it out to Coriander and say, "Can you fry this up for me? But pretty rare."
Oh yeah, absolutely. Somebody to cook for.
And they fire up the stove and the grill and...
All right, you want a rare? All right, cool.
Medium rare.
They start pulling out all kinds of spices. You know, there's dust in the air of spices and cooking sauces. And they open up the grill, and it looks like an inferno in the grill. And he's like, "All right,
Yes.
sure you want a medium rare? Come on, Dragonborn."
I humble myself before your cooking prowess.
So he looks at you, goes,
all right.
throws it in, counts to 5, pulls it out, and hands it to you on a plate.
All right, I take a bite.
It is without doubt the most wonderful meat you've ever eaten.
Delicious.
Yo, can I get a taste?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, can I try a bite of that?
It is universally delightful.
Holy fuck, cumin, coriander, you are nailing it. I just want to tell you, this is some of the best food I've ever eaten. You're so good at this. I'm loving it. Dude, I mean,
They literally, they're doing the aw shucks thing and shuffling their feet.
no, man, I don't know how to cook that well myself, but I do have some friends. I met Cookie. Cookie and I are super tight now. I got my girl Pepper back at the lodge. Y'all, you are in, you're top of your class. I just want you to know that.
And as you're doing this, Trixie's headbutting you for some.
I give her a little snack. I give her a little snacky snack, and I give her a little scritch.
There you go. She is extremely happy with it.
Y'all want to find some more books?
Yeah. I think had a bit of nourishment. I guess we should keep looking. Are there any other parts of this mansion that you think we should avoid or be a little extra careful with?
The dragons in the Arboretum are mischievous but harmless, so just stay out of their way, you'll be fine.
Where's the Arboretum?
It's good to know.
I'll tell you where the Arboretum is. On the far east side of the building, completely opposite from the little patio that you're on. So keep going to the east and you'll see it.
All right, middle level. Are there any books on the Arboretum? In the Arboretum?
I mean, it's an Arboretum, so plants.
Not
Someone
books,
could have been
not a book.
reading out there and left one out there.
Yeah, maybe. Sure, yeah.
So I assume we pass these are stairs right here in the middle.
Yeah, you pass by the stairs to go into the kitchen.
So I noticed that there were stairs outside of the kitchen. What's on the other floors of this house? Is it just more books?
Well, I mean, there's a lab upstairs, there's the planetariums upstairs, there's, the chained libraries upstairs. Those are the books that need to be chained down. What else is upstairs? There's a trophy room and master and mistress's bedrooms. Yeah, that's what's up there.
Do you want to go check out the bondage books?
I guess we can. I'm kind of interested in the lab. So what kind of experiments go on in this lab? Did your masters ever talk about it?
Not really. I mean, I don't know. They really talk mostly with us about food.
And I can see why. The food is delicious. Well, I think we'll wander around a bit, and thank you again, Cumin and Coriander, and we will...
Yes, thank you.
We will let you know if we need anything.
One last thing. Don't break the magic circles downstairs in the basement.
You got it.
What happens?
Bad things could get out.
All right. What else is in the basement besides magic circles?
Well, I mean, there's an alchemy lab down there. They were like stitching things together and stuff. I don't know.
Ooh.
I think they called it the summoning room. There was a summoning room downstairs too.
That sounds like something for somebody who is not third level to me.
Yeah. How about we? It's all right. We'll just wander around upstairs for a bit.
All right. Well, if you need more food, let me know. And if you need, we can fix your clothes too. We can, sew things, whatever. Mostly food, though.
So skillful. So I admire you both so much. It was such a pleasure to make your acquaintance. It just wonderful.
Thank you. Thanks. It's nice to have visitors. It's nice to have somebody to cook for.
Well, we really do appreciate it.
All right, cool. Come back soon, y'all.
So I'm gonna go through this side door and check out, I guess, this dining room. See if there's any books or
Yeah.
anything.
I just call out to Sandra. Do you see anything over there?
You can open the door into M8. Let's see what it is. So you open the door and you see large windows that form the entirety of the north wall. They look out on 3 planted beds. The east wall. They look out on planted beds filled with vegetation. In the room, a crystal chandelier hangs above a table made of dark wood. And 6 matching wooden chairs with scarlet cushions surround the table. A 7th chair sits in the far corner. The room is also adorned with tapestries that depict grapevines in the process of making wine.
This is a comfortable room.
Perception check.
Okay.
Or is it investigation?
Investigation. I want to do perception because I've already been attacked by bullets.
All right, tell me what you get.
I got a 16.
21.
Did everybody check?
I got a 4.
Piranha, there is something strange about the chair to the north in the corner.
There is something strange. That chair does not sit right with me.
Uh,
You just give me more joy when you hate it.
which chair in the corner there?
In
Does
the
it
north
look
corner.
any different?
Not to you, but to Piranha, there's just something off about it.
I don't like the cut of its fucking jib. All right? I don't know what to tell you. I just don't like that chair. That's a bad chair. I don't like the feng shui of this room because of that chair precisely. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it.
Okay. Make an attack. Make an attack roll with an arrow. I love Shazara moving to the far corner of the room.
Okay.
I'm looking out the window.
18.
You got an 18. Your arrow thunks into the chair, and all of a sudden the cushion grows claws, and it starts running at you. What? It is indeed. It's a mimic chair.
Was that a hit? Did I hit its armor
You
class?
did hit it, and roll for damage.
Oh my gosh.
8. That's 8 damage.
All right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, all right. You've done 8 damage to it. Roll for initiative. You are now in combat with a mimic chair.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all, it was... I don't want to hear a damn thing. You know it was going to attack us. You're welcome.
I honestly thought it was just a chair.
Nothing is ever just a chair.
All right, I got a 12.
All right, cool. Hold on. Shazar got what? 12?
12.
And then Piranha?
13.
13. And Senzin?
14.
14. All right, auto roll for that. It goes last. Senzin is up.
Okay. I'm going to... I wanted to dramatically, leap over the table, but that would take a dex check, which I don't have.
I'll let you do it. You just have your...
Yay!
I'll call it difficult terrain, and you can sort of do a Dukes of Hazzard slide over the
Yes, exactly. Yep, you got me. Okay. I'm going to slide on over here to the other side of him and attack. So let's do this. Ooh.
Tell me what you got.
I got a natural 1 plus 6.
So, it looks like Jax has 5 inspiration points for Senzin. Would you like to spend an inspiration point to re-roll that?
Absolutely.
Don't hurt yourself on a chair.
It was I put all my effort in that Dukes of Hazzard leap/slide to look cool. Okay.
You look cool shit doing it though.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's better. That's
that
better.
hits.
Okay. So 8 damage.
Let's see. I'm gonna make sure it's not immune or resistant to anything. You do 8 damage to it, and it turns to face you.
That's fine.
All right, Piranha.
Let's see. 15. My arrow straight once more.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
7.
All right. It turns back to face you.
Bring it.
All
You're
right.
a fucking chair. You're not
Shazara.
intimidating. Find cooler costumes.
All right, how far away is this chair?
10 feet.
All right, so... I could try to, I guess, hit it with a dagger, and I've got a 2-weapon bonus.
You got to be in close
but
combat
I
with it.
need
Be
5
standing
feet
next to
for
it.
that
Yeah.
one. I'm too
How
far
big
away.
is this room? Can't you move to it?
Well, I mean, you would have to be standing on the table or on top of one of the other players.
But like, can't she move 30 feet and then do her attack, or is it different when it's not?
Well, you
I
know
mean,
what? I
you
could
could
just
throw
go
a
with the
dagger.
theme and hit with a crossbow.
Or you could just, Eldritch Blast it.
I could just Eldritch Blast it. I know it's not that far away, but sure, why not? Oh man, I only got an 8.
Hold on. Shazara has 2 inspiration points. Would you like to spend one of those inspiration points?
Yes, please. 26. Much better.
Natural 20.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage, and it should calculate it with the crit already. 20 damage. So your eyes roll back in your head, and black bolts shoot out of your hands. Did we lose you?
How apropos.
I think we lost her as the black bolts shot out. But I see that it looks like her lights went out. Like, you can see it got dim. So maybe they did lose power.
Oh, fuck.
Let me check
Damn,
with
it
her.
came to be.
Can you guys hear it? Like,
yeah.
I hear the rain. Can I... Oh, damn.
I'm just checking in with her real quick, make sure everything's okay.
Feels water as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Wow, I'm looking out the window and I can't even see like 10 feet. It's coming down so heavy.
Your audio is ASMR as hell.
My audio is ASMR as hell.
Oh my god. Never... Unsubscribe!
Touch me there. Sorry. Yeah, alrighty then. I'm just gonna shut up right there.
Can I just want to yell at the chair. Nothing. I can't think of anything cool, so I'm just not gonna try.
Did I
In my
throw you off
head.
kilter with my awful ASMR?
Ruined. Destroyed. More psychic damage.
Let me see if she's trying to join too. She came back in like 2 minutes earlier, so we'll just give it a shot.
So in the meantime, can I do the checks? What do we want? We want investigation.
Well, hold on. You're still in combat with the damn chair.
It's alive after taking how much damage? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, I hate it. Okay.
I mean, okay, so the couch cushions are shredded, and some of its little teeth are falling out, but it's still coming after you. And oddly enough, it's its turn.
Shit.
I'm just, since I didn't set it up beforehand, I rolled a 2, so it's gonna miss no matter what. It jumps at Piranha, and Piranha sort of dodges right out of the way.
You'd be the last to be bought at a yard sale, you dumb piece of shit. Get out of here. Fuck off, man.
All right, back to Senzin.
Hat break. Okay.
Yeah, making my head hot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attack it. I mean.
All right. You're behind it. Roll with advantage. It is facing Piranha, trying to bite her.
Okay, I got an 11, so roll again.
Yep, take the better hit.
12.
12 actually hits.
Okay.
11 does not. So I guess you successfully figured out its armor class is 12.
And 8 more damage.
That is it. How do you want to do this?
I slice through the back of the chair, just right down the center, and it splits in twain.
You have never heard the sound of a chair dying until now. It goes splinter, 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 and just dies.
Oof. Okay. Now back to my looking. I'm looking for these dragons out the back window.
Okay.
Do I see them fluttering around?
There's no back window. It's the side window.
Oh, sorry, the side window, the east window.
Yep, I will read it out loud. Let me get there. All right. The Arboretum. This end of the building is an arboretum with open arched walls. Flowering shrubs and small trees grow between paved paths that meet in a semicircular patio. Let me change Owlbear Rodeo so we can all see it. There's no sun, but 2 glowing orbs hang above the plants, bathing them in light. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, filling the air with their perfume.
Okay.
There's no entrance. This is just a window.
There's a Shazara back.
Hey!
Yay!
Yay!
Senzin split it in half.
Your magic made you pass out, but you're cool. We protected you.
Yep.
Come hell or high water. We were not going to let them.
Chair!
The chair is dead. And let me, just so you're back, Senzin is looking out the window there. That entire wall is lined with windows on the east side. Senzin is looking out, and I guess Shazara is too, and what you see is, again, an arboretum with open arched walls, flowering shrubs, and small trees. They grow between paved paths. There's no sun, but 2 glowing orbs hang above the plants, bathing them in golden sunlight. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, filling the air with perfume. You can smell it through. Some of the windows are cracked, let's say. Or just cracked open, not smashed.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in here. You'd have to go back in and around.
Okay.
Hey, do y'all see the dragons out there?
I'm going to go
They
out
just
there.
said they were troublesome dragons.
I can
Senzin
talk
knows
to 'em.
dragons, right?
I can talk to them.
Wait, real quick, before they leave, I do want to investigate the room and see if I locate another book.
Yep. Give me a roll.
16.
There is, under the table, must have gotten kicked in the scuffle, is a book with, in Times New Roman, an L on it.
IRL, which we are not. One day, maybe.
Ooh, good catch, Piranha.
Thank you. I'm going to grab the book. Have we
you pick it
been
up?
taking the books that we've been finding?
Yes.
We're collecting them? Okay. All right, I'm going to follow them. I feel like the person that makes the most sense to go out is Senzin.
I
do your
vote for
thing.
Senzin.
All right, is Senzin going out?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what kind of... I don't have a hat for these guys because they're cute. Senzin, go ahead and show me where you're going.
Okay. I'm going to go just right out to the center and see if they come out without doing anything. I'm violently strolling out.
Okay. Show me where you're going.
Oh, it's not moving.
He is center, like in the middle of the center too.
Oh, there you go. I see it. It just took its sweet old time. All right. So as you're standing there, slowly over your head, 2 flying shapes sort of fade into view. And they're little orange fairy dragons that actually recognize you as kin and come down and land like right in front of you. Like, ooh, we haven't seen kin in a long time. Welcome. We have some fresh tomatoes and some fresh cucumber. Is there anything you want? Oh, you probably want meat though, don't you?
Yeah, I already got some meat from cumin and coriander, but thank you.
Well, is there anything else we can do for you? The master and mistress haven't been around in a while, and you look like you're not destroying the mansion, so have some food.
Well, is there anything we should know about this place?
I don't know. We like it here. It's safe.
You just stay out here, and does someone come and check on you when they're home?
Yeah, but it's been a long time since anyone's been back. We're responsible for the garden.
Do you know anything about what is upstairs or what is downstairs?
Not really. We tend not to leave. They tell you the same thing about the laboratories and the workshops that the homunculi told you.
Okay. We're gonna keep an exploring and being guests, but thank you for your hospitality. And if we need anything, I'll come and check in with you guys. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. You don't want to take like I don't know, a basket of apples or something with you, or some some fresh
Sure.
strawberries.
I would love. I'd love a variety of produce, please.
They make you a cute little like produce basket and hand it to you.
Oh, my heart is swelling.
They actually they get down and they give you a little like four-legged bow as you're leaving.
Oh my God! I give them a little blessing and as I leave. And oh.
Is there like a ribbon with a little card that says like "Thank you for coming to our home farm"? That's like written in like "Live, Laugh, Love" lettering.
Yes, there is now.
Oh my God! Yes.
Do you guys want to try upstairs?
Yeah.
Let's see what's upstairs.
But hold up, would you like a strawberry?
I would love a fucking strawberry. I thought you'd never ask.
Give me a
Take
perception
what
check.
you like from my basket. Oh.
Piranha.
Oh.
What have I done? 19.
As you take a strawberry, you see the corner of the binding of a book on the bottom of the produce basket.
Hell yes. What do we have here? Oh, what is this? What is this?
You pull out the book, and it has a bee on the spine.
Is it library? I'm feeling like it's library.
We have IRLB so far.
I'm just gonna say it's probably library. I mean, how long has it been?
You've been here probably about an hour and a half, and your friend hasn't,
Didn't you say
hasn't
he was
come
coming
back.
back in an hour?
This is not a good sign that he screamed when he entered the portal, and he is long overdue to come back.
In retrospect, I'm going to be honest, we kind of washed our hands of him when we probably should not have. But, okay. Why was he asking us to do all of this again?
He wanted me to learn something that would help in his research and my studies.
So you have learned who owned this mansion. You've learned that it was Fistandantia, and one of the homunci let slip that that homunculi's master was another mage named Feyrot.
What was the other mage's name?
Feyrot. Feyrot.
I'm not going to remember that, but I feel like my character would.
And
got it.
When Shazar is asked, Shazar's character will remember that too.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna guess that the end goal was not to Wheel of Fortune, the word that we're trying to resolve, but really collect the books associated with them. So I would like to go upstairs.
Your mission changed from collect knowledge to holy crap, how do I get out of here?
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
I think it's at least worth trying to see if we can open the portal again.
Okay. How about this? Before we go upstairs, before we stealth upstairs, do you want to just go back to the portal that we were trying to open a portal with the word?
Yeah.
There's a word. You've got 4 letters of a 7-letter word.
And we were trying to open a portal back to where exactly, or to where from here?
Back to out. Back to where we came from.
Back to the school?
Matreus's room at the school is what I would think.
Okay. I'm gonna throw this out there. Tell me what you think. We're like right by the doors pretty much if we're generally considering going up the stairs. Do y'all want to just try saying the word library?
Yes.
Yeah. It wouldn't hurt to say it. I don't know if we have to be by the doors, but
let's do it. Let's go stand by the door and proclaim the word.
That sounds good to me. And if nothing happens, we can go upstairs. And if anything, we know how to get back here if we need to. But who knows how long we've been missing.
So
Probably
you,
longer than
the
we
real
like.
road.
you walk down towards the door and you utter the word library, and nothing happens.
All right, well, that didn't work. I guess we need to find more letters.
Okay.
So upstairs?
Upstairs. I'm going to ask that you guys let me take a moment to stealth up and just see what I see.
By all means.
All right, so you are stealthing up.
14.
Yep, so go on. Let me go back to All Bear Rodeo. Boop. Do. Go ahead and move your characters down to the upper level. Here, I'll do it. Boop. Sorry. There you go.
Ooh, I'm like,
I gotcha.
in some random
All right,
place.
so that's what you see. At the top, there is a door. There is a door directly to your right, a doorway there, and I think Senzin is standing on a statue. Let me check.
Oops. Perception?
Let me read you the area. Hold tight. All right, that would be M10. The landing at the top of the stairs is occupied by a suit of armor holding a longsword, pointing down. It sits on a wooden stand in front of a large window. The armor, though, is clearly decorative. The helmet and the sword look to be genuinely of good quality.
Perception?
I don't know
Investigation?
if this thing is going to attack us.
I rolled a 16 perception. Should I roll an investigation too?
Yeah, whichever one you're better at.
Oh, I only got a 6 for perception.
I got a 13.
I got a 22 investigation.
All right. With Piranha's 22 investigation, she sees something above the suit of armor that looks like a trapdoor.
Is this a trap door?
Yes.
I'm going to. Should I roll something to investigate the trap door now, or does the investigation carry over?
Now, that was to find it. Are you looking for traps, or what are you doing? It's literally a trapdoor. You could pull it open if you'd like.
Can she reach it, or does she need a boost?
She probably needs a boost. There's
I'll
spacious
always
ceilings.
take a boost. I'll always take a boost.
All right.
All right.
I get down and I'm like, get on my shoulders.
What do you see down there?
Well, it's up.
Who are
It's a
you
trapdoor in the
after? Up
ceiling.
There. What do you see up there?
Are you opening it?
Should I open it?
Yeah, do it.
I mean,
Okay,
may
opening
as
it.
well
Let's
at
go
this
for it.
point.
Give me a dex save, Piranha.
Fuck, I'm here for it. I'm fucking +4, baby. All right. Oh, 6.
I give her a inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
I can't. This is more
You can't.
for flavor.
Oh, okay. Never
a
mind.
book falls out of the trapdoor and hits Piranha in the head.
Ouch! Are you okay?
Son of a orc. Yeah. Did I take damage from that? Did it hit my AC?
3 damage.
He's
rolling
rolling it off.
It hit you like right in the eye.
Oh.
All right. We're not in combat, right?
Nope. No, there's no combat. But you now
All
have
right.
you now have a 5th book, and it has the letter T on it.
All right, so it's not Liberty?
You hear a gong from someone.
Oh yeah, nailed it. You're so good. Real quick though, I am hurting. How are you? You guys haven't taken damage, have you?
You've got a big pouch
Yeah.
filled with like nom 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 berries.
Yeah, I'm gonna down
yeah.
some of those berries. I'm just gonna have a nice quick snacky snack. And then shall we head back down?
I guess so. Where's the sound coming from?
Seems like it came from the foyer.
I guess I'm going to tell everybody to run.
Sounds
That
good.
was
Well,
a-
I'm fucking-
That was a good thing to
eating
do.
berries and heading there already.
As you get to the foyer, you see Matreus standing there, gesturing you to run quickly towards him.
Okay, we
I
run.
keep running. Wait, where's Senzin?
You don't need to worry
I'm
about
here.
it. We're all in roleplay mode now.
Oh, okay. I just keep running and say, Betrayus, how long have we been gone? What happened? Why were you screaming?
All right, so you make it through, and the door slams shut behind you, and he doesn't answer anything else. He's just like, "How did you get out? What was it? What was it? Tell me."
Listen to me, you miserable piece of shit. You just abandoned us for probably another week and a half when you said you'd be back in an hour. We were without you for this long. Did my girl get into the school? Was she accepted? Does she have a scholarship? Tell me
All right.
she has a scholarship.
So as you're saying that, you look around the room. You see a cot in the corner. You see multiple meals half eaten. He reeks. He hasn't showered in days. It is obvious that he has done nothing but sit in this room and try to figure out how to open the door. And he looks at you and says, "I'm so sorry. We'll certainly make it up to you. Absolutely. But how did you get out?"
Well, we figured out the word.
What's the word?
Let's write it down.
We're not allowed to copy it.
Oh, you're right. Good call. Well, that's from the school, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
we can
this
write
isn't
the
the
things that
school.
we have knowledge of outside of the school. That's kind of what a school is about, is writing down
Where
things that
are
you've
we? Are we
learned.
back at the school?
You are back. You actually ran through the
We're in
portal
the
and you're
school.
back in that silly room that you started in.
I mean, should we? Can I? Does he seem trustworthy? Like,
Well, I mean, like I said, you look around the room and it's obvious he's done nothing but try to open this portal for the last, 2 or 3 days.
What is so important about this word? Good
I
friend.
mean, it opens this.
It would be
Portal.
very bad if anyone else got trapped there and died.
But it's a different word. We used a different word on the way out than we did on the way in.
And that's what I'm asking you. He literally snaps his fingers and says the first word and the portal opens. Now what's the word to get out?
I mean, I guess I'll say.
Whisper. Just lean in and just.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean in and whisper it.
He says, "Thank you." And he walks through. Door closes behind him.
Word. He seemed pretty chill about it the
And
first
then-
time around.
And then it opens again and he walks out and he just runs across the room and gives you a huge hug if you accept that.
Sure, I'll do like the awkward hug.
Exactly. It's like literally like the professor who's very excited about something and wants to hug you, but you're like, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
If I get a hug, I'm gonna fucking lean into it. Like, he seems at this point like he could use it. Like, I'm gonna I got you, babe. Sort of like rubbing the back a little bit, not in an inappropriate way.
He's pungent, but he looks up at you and goes, yeah. So when can you start?
I guess as soon as possible, but we also have another quest.
Let's talk sabbatical. Let's talk sabbatical.
Yeah, how is this gonna work with the timing now?
We can roll. I'll give you the information. There is a position here for you when you are done with your saving of the world, and that is our one-shot adventure for the evening, and almost right on time too. 4 minutes over.
Yay!
So
I'm
I mean, we're 4
gonna
minutes late,
scream
probably.
and hug Senzin and Piranha.
Do I still have my basket of
otherworldly
strawberries and
fruit?
stuff?
Yes, you do. You have a basket of
Yay!
otherworldly fruit.
What was the word? Or
It was
we just
liberty.
sort of pretended
Liberty.
we know it?
Liberty, like when she
It
said the
was
word liberty.
liberty,
Yeah.
okay.
We thought library at first, but
That was the gong, okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna feed Trixie a little bit of strawberry. Husk can have strawberry. I don't have that.
She sort of turns up her nose at it, and you can tell she wants more of that steak. That
And
sense
give her
of
some
eating.
intestines. You'll take what you get and you don't throw it.
All right, so there it is. That was our one. That was our
face.
episode 3.5. Since Menderden and Dauphine could not be here this evening, and I hope everybody had a good time. I had a blast running it.
This was fun.
It was so fun. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So
I'm
is there
glad
anything?
I rallied through my sinus issue.
And your power outage. So
And my power outage.
What a trooper.
I expected mine to go
gosh.
too. Like it's still pouring out there. So
I know. I'm glad ours came back.
let me do some promo-y things, and if you guys want to do anything, that's fine too. Let's see. Praetor's Reject schedule. Monday is obviously us and Dragon of Icespire Peaks with DJ Sammy, and then Tuesday is Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage with DM Duff, and that's at 7 p.m. Central. By the way, all these times are Central, except when I say my game, because damn it, my game is going to be at Eastern, because it is what it is. Wednesday, Return of Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mech, Mech 45. I don't know, is that actually getting changed to just Tales of the Sanguine Isles? I've heard some talk about that. Anyway, Thursday, Tales from the Yawning Portal with DM King Bashman, 8 p.m. Central. Friday, Tomb of Annihilation with DM Mandy. That is the game that my wife and I play in. It is awesome. Viola Vola. That starts at 8 p.m. Central. Saturday night is Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff. That is our other all-female cast. And that is at, I believe, 9 p.m. Central. Yes. All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to promo? I don't know. Somebody might have an OnlyFans.
Onlyfans.com/Ella Darling. ELADARLING.
Woohoo! And right after that, of course, I will follow up the OnlyFans with SethPolanskiLaw.com.
He's a great attorney. He's excellent. Can recommend.
All right. Anything anybody else want to add? All right. We will see everybody, hopefully, with a full cast next Monday. Hope their plumbing problems are fixed. We send them all the best. And we will see everyone on Monday night. And we'll be off in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good night, everybody.